You are now tuned into Khary's Crib. Khary's Crib. Khary's Crib. Khary's Crib.
You know what? I gotta bring that back now. I gotta bring that back now.
Because I couldn't hear the beat.
What's that?
I couldn't hear the beat.
See, I gotta bring it back because guess what wasn't on? The motherfucking microphone. The motherfucking microphone.
Damn.
You know, so you know what? You know what? Let's
Damn, I ain't even hear a beat.
Let's
I
just bring it back.
You know that much too.
Yo, we gotta figure out your headphone situation, yo. You know, cause you should be hearing some shit, yo. Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna bring this back.
No, I heard you rhyming.
What's that?
I heard the bars.
He didn't hear the beat.
Bars. It was no beat.
Right, but they didn't. They heard the beat. They didn't hear the bars. So guess what we gotta do? We gotta bring it back one more time, baby. We gotta bring it back one more time, baby.
If something went wrong, if both parties ain't here, you know what I'm saying? Shit.
Okay.
Always blaming my microphone.
Happy Tuesday. I feel good. I'm on top like a kufe. Sipping my coffee, shaking my head for niggas acting goofy. Guess they do it for the fam or the TikTok, so who's me? Welcome to the crib, let's kick it like Bruce Lee. Part intelligent, part ratchet, that's half Neil deGrasse and half Boosie. Oh shit, now that's some shit, homie, truthfully. If you in the Tampa area, you should be down like Bruce B. We treat the pod like sex, we start slow and at full speed. You like the way we work it? 9 p.m. we going in, we podding perfect. Bees and Tati is my posse. No worries because I know my posse got me. We been careful, we about to snap like paparazzi. But yo, let's start the show and get it popping like some hot sake. And that's it. That was the intro. That was the intro and shit, man. That was the intro and shit, you know? How's everybody doing? How is everybody doing?
Mighty fine.
Doing mighty fine. Good. It's what, Tuesday? You know what I'm saying? Happy Tuesday to everybody. It's a Taco Tuesday, Titty Tuesday, Twisted Tuesday. And I hope everybody's Tuesday's been very Tuesday-ish and shit like that, you know? I'm not sure what Tuesday-ish is, but hopefully it's good. You know? How's everybody been doing? How's all my house guests in the chat? How are y'all doing? You know, I see y'all in the chat over here. Normally I got my chat screen over here, but today I got it over here because I did some weird shit. But yo,
I'm gonna give you a soundproof room. I'm gonna get up in a soundproof room like a booth. So y'all ain't complaining about none of my fucking microphone shit. None of that,
man. I'm joined by my co-host this evening, Biz Buddha. You know, he's the creator of the Bezo Bounce. We're gonna have to get a video of the Bezo Bounce one day. And also the beautiful Tati, the creator of Pussy T.
Khary.
He created Pussy T. Yeah, why don't you tell the people real quick what Pussy T actually does?
One more time.
So why don't you tell the people real quick what Pussy T actually does?
Hey, Beyonce.
Hey.
New look and all.
Look, call me Bae. So guys, Pussy Tea is actually a herbal blend that I came up with. It's 100% natural and not only gets rid of odor, but it balances your pH. It shortens your period, eliminates cramps, UTIs, BV, yeast, increases your energy, your sex drive, and your vaginal wetness.
Vaginal wetness.
Yes, sir. This is a tea that I spent over 4 years studying up on, and I have reoccurring clients every month. I take it myself. This is a tea that you can take right before your cycle comes on, when your cycle comes on, whenever you get a yeast infection, whenever you want to feel fresh. You can use it as a yoni steam. Either way, it works. And you can get that at the Herbal Goddess. Actually, I'm sorry, not the. You can get that at herbalgoddesscollection.com.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, definitely gave a real good description of that. And forgive my mic. I had my mic in a different spot. I don't like the way it's at right now, so I got to change it real quick.
Okay. Hey, y'all in the chat. How y'all doing?
Kai in the chat said, yo, what happens if he drinks the tea?
Say it again.
Kai wants to know who drinks the tea. If
Kai drinks the tea, I mean, it won't like do anything for men. Like, it's not gonna like, you're not gonna grow a third nipple or anything, You might be a little horny. And it'll probably get rid of the yeast infections in men too.
Hey, you know what? Maybe I should try to drink some one day and see if it makes me any hornier. You might be able to market it as not just pussy tea. You might be able to market it as pussy killer tea.
No! So this is a tea strictly for women. I have a tea for men coming soon. That's gonna be something that helps with. The tea for men is going to be something that helps with erectile dysfunction. It'll help with preventing yeast and UTIs. It'll help with just increasing your libido. All types of good stuff. So you have a strong back. So you're going to have to use a condom if y'all know what that means. Strong back means that you're very fertile.
Hey, B, you got your headphones?
Thanks, guys.
You got your headphones?
Hey, Dave, what you call it? They ain't gonna be here till tomorrow.
Nah, man, you gotta get them headphones, man, because I hear all this sound in your background and the shit sounds nuts.
All right, hold on.
I think it's the sound coming from your phone speaker to your phone's mic, and that's what's causing the crazy shit.
Khary said he was hoping for a third nipple.
Yeah, he said he was hoping for a third nipple, yo.
Aren't we all? No,
Are we?
I'm joking.
I'm not.
I'm joking. I'm joking. I don't want a third nipple.
Oh shit, yo,
she ain't got no nipples.
The chat is feeling your new look.
Oh yeah, thanks guys. I was kind of nervous about trying a new color. I was, but I decided to just do it. I didn't want it to be like a bright blonde, Mm-hmm. I wanted it to be something that fit, but it came out pretty nice.
It looks really good. I like it.
Thanks, guys.
I think you posted a video on your story today that said somebody hollered at you and you was like, hi. They asked your name. You was like, hi, my name's Beyonce.
That was a Reels video. It was a Reels video. It was like, you look nice. What's your name? It's like, hi, my name is Beyonce.
With the whole Beyonce accent and all.
And then she was like, what she said? Yeah. First of all, let me get this song. Yeah, that's me. That's me. My name's Beyonce.
That's what's up. I'm over here sipping this tequila. What everybody's sipping on?
I am sipping a mango lemonade from Publix.
Can you hear me now? Like, dude, is it better? Does anything sound better?
I still get some noise from the background. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. See how that goes.
Say it again, Biz.
How I sound now? Like,
you sound good when we not talking. Once we start talking, we kind of hear it coming back through. It kind of sounds like poltergeist in your back.
Yeah, I was about to say, when we talk, it sounds like you got a ghost in your back behind you or something.
What you said, Beast?
His case?
I think it's just the sound coming back from the mic through your speaker. I think it's just like some semi-feedback, honestly. Wayne says he's over here sipping that Crown Apple. I'm over here sipping some tequila. The weekend was a little interesting, which I think I need to put out a warning, an advisory warning, a Henny Warning. There's a Henny Warning.
It's a Henny Warning.
A Henny Warning is in effect And the Henny warning is in effect because I had this girl stop by over the weekend, right? She had went out, she was drinking and shit. And she came by the crib. We started having a conversation. The conversation got just like that much heated, right? Just about that much heated. And next thing I know, she hit me in the face, right? But she didn't just hit me in the face, right? She like went full WWE on me, you know? So like, let me put this down. When she hit me in the face, like, she stomped her foot too, you know? And she said, like, and she made her head go down, right? Like she was wrestling. And I was like, oh,
Stomp
shit.
her foot.
Yeah, like the whole wrestling thing. You know wrestling, when they punch people, they stomp their foot at the same time. Like,
They be faking.
Right, but she wasn't faking. She hit me in the face. I said, oh, shit, right? And I was stunned. and because I was stunned, you know what I'm saying, she kind of caught me by surprise again, you know? And when she caught me by surprise, she kind of came from behind me, right? She kind of grabbed my head and like put my head back on her shoulder, and then she kind of like dropped down with a DDT. Like she DDT'd me, you know what I'm saying? And I hit the ground and I was like, oh shit. Yo, I was like, I was super surprised. She DDT'd me. I hit the ground. I was like, oh shit. And I was like out a little bit, right? And then what she did was she stepped over me like, yeah, nigga. And then she ran across my living room and bounced off of some invisible ropes, you know? And like when she bounced off the invisible ropes, she made the sound effect.
Cannot with this.
She made the sound effect boing, you know? So when she went off the rope, she went like boing, and then she came back and she was running, right? And I'm like going in and out. I'm like a little dazed and shit. And then she came and y'all seen Omarion? Y'all seen that video online of Omarion dancing and all the people making the funny videos about Omarion dancing? Well, she threw her leg up like she was Omarion dancing, right? So like the leg went up in the air. The leg went up in the air. Right? And she kind of like slammed it down on my neck. Both legs went up and she just dropped. Boom. And I was like, oh, my legs flew up in the air and shit, you know? Because she hit me in my esophagus and like kind of knocked all the wind out of me and shit like that, right? So after she did that, I'm like really fucked up now, right? And then she said, nigga, I told you about this bullshit. And then she walked and stepped on my motherfucking couch with her shoes on. Not only did she step on the couch with her shoes on, she stepped on up to the arm of the couch, right? And when she stepped to the arm of the couch, guess what she did? Guess what she did?
Exactly.
She put her hands up in the air like this, right? She put her hands up in the air like this and jumped off my couch, splashed me. My legs flew up again. She grabbed one of my legs. She hooked it. She said, 3, nigga, you out. And then she opened up my door, walked out, and as she was walking down the steps, she threw her hand in the air and said, dark liquor, my nigga, dark liquor. And that's my Henny warning.
What the fuck, Khary?
It was an interesting weekend. It was an interesting
Sound
weekend.
like you got your ass beat this weekend.
That's that dark liquor, you know.
Look, dark. Listen, let me tell you about that hen dog.
So that's my Hennessy warning. That's my Hennessy warning.
I gotta ask a question. I need some questions I gotta ask.
What happened?
Okay. Dark liquor? Down.
Walk down the steps, dark liquor. You know, I was like, oh shit. Left my front door open, wide open, yo.
Listen, that hen dog, either you ready to hunch or you ready to fight. It can go either way real quick. I'm a living testimony. I'm a walking testimony.
Like, I need some shit with some bop in it.
Man.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's terrible.
Khary over here in the chat says, yo, Henny is a way of life. I see. It's not the way of life I'm looking for, you know?
Man, listen. Long story short, it sounds like you got your ass beat, Khary.
Kinda, but good thing I'm not bruised up, you know?
That sounds like some fun. I probably would have been dying laughing the whole time, yo. Especially the off the ropes.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's terrible.
Yeah, it took me to little kid flashbacks. I was like, yo, I remember, when we used to play wrestle. I was like, but this is real.
Only thing could have made it worse.
What's that?
If that person would have jumped up and been like, fuck it. Yo.
Nah, you know what she did?
Did
You
the
know what she did?
Rakishi. Look, Bees did the Rakishi on him and sat on his face.
You know what she... Well, I might have liked that. I don't know. But you know what she did, though? After she DDT'd me, she got up and she said, woo! You know?
What the fuck, Khary?
She Ric Flair. She did the Ric Flair, nigga. She said, woo!
So that dark liquor brought all them characters up out of her.
Nah.
I heard like Superfly. I heard Superfly Snooker in there. Snake in there.
You know what, Bees? You know what? I don't think it was the liquor. It sounded like it was the conversation. She was drinking and then you had a conversation and then she's committed to whooping your ass, huh?
I think it was the alcohol.
No, I think it was the conversation sound like. Dang, I had some brown liquor, listen, and it makes me either want to hunch or I want to fight.
Or fight, hunch or fight, one of the two.
Listen, I'm ready to do one of the two. Most times I just want to hunch. I don't be having nobody to fight.
Well, I don't be having people to fight, but I guess it looked like I had a wrestling match over the weekend. But it was cool though. It was cool. I woke up from my unconscious state with the text that said, "Yo, I'm sorry, no more brown liquor." You know?
Wow.
So I didn't just say stay away from me. I said, you know what? All right, come on.
Everybody in the chat talk about what the fuck, Khary? What the fuck? Maybe I might have embellished just a little bit, but that's pretty much the gist of it. Damn.
Yeah.
Well, how was your weekend, Bees?
Yeah. My weekend was just laid back. I had a laid back weekend. Nothing crazy. You know, I'm just exploring a little bit of the city that's left that I can explore.
Bees be driving an hour for burgers. He be exploring the city.
Yeah, it is what it is, man. Some good burgers. Yo, matter of fact, I had one of them motherfuckers last night, too, yo.
Did you?
What kind of burger was it?
I actually got some food over here.
That's what the burger's called, the Big Smack.
Big Smack.
From where?
Yeah. From Smash. Not Smash Burger. Not to be affiliated or confused with Smash Burger. Smashed.
Smash with an ED.
Yes. Yeah, and they got a burger. They got their own version of the Big Mac, but they call it the Big Smack.
The Big Smack.
Can McDonald's sue them maybe? Like on some McDowell's shit? They're trying to be like McDowell's? They're not doing the McDowell's thing? Right.
Yo, fam, use potato bread, man. Use potato rolls. You know, the Martins and all that.
The potato rolls be good.
Leave us the fuck alone. McDonald's, y'all got that bullshit fucking carbon bread. That
Say it
shit
again, Bees.
That shit don't mold for like fucking 6. Yo, how they got the original burger, one of the original burgers, in a fucking glass case in Florida in the International Drive shit.
Yo, this dude I used to work with, he actually bought a cheeseburger for lunch one January, right? And he just sat it on his desk. That shit was there for like a year. A year. No mold, no fungus, no nothing. That shit looked like a brand new burger, yo. For a year, that shit sat on the desk.
It's fucking gross.
Disgusting. You know? I was like, yo, food is supposed to grow mold on it. You know, if the food don't grow mold, is it actually food?
That's gross.
You know what I'm saying? Organic things.
You know those Nemo cakes?
Mm-hmm.
Those shits don't mold neither, bro.
Yeah,
the nigga Bam had one in his fucking crib for 2 years. He said he was doing a science experiment. He was waiting to see it mold. The science experiment went to be 2 years. And the joint didn't really get hard. It was like still kind of like soft. With the frosting was probably turned to candy.
Okay.
But for the most part, the shit didn't mold,
Yeah. I'm not fucking with shit that don't mold, yo. I need my food to actually have some type of living organism in it. If shit don't mold, there's really nothing living in it. It's like plastic. Or am I mistaken? Or am I making shit up? I don't know. I might be making shit up.
Fake ass food.
That's what
hella
preservative.
For you motherfuckers that eat Parmesan cheese in the you know, from the fridge and all that.
As I go to take a bite of this Parmesan crusted chicken right here.
Yo, listen, stop fucking with that shit, yo. That Parmesan in the fridge. Stop fucking with that shit.
Wow.
Yeah, all
cheese product, all that shit is fake.
The Parmesan shit, no, the Parmesan shit. If you can get it where you cutting it off of the actual roll, that's something different. But that shit in that shake up shit you put in your fridge and all that, that's sawdust. That shit don't mold, my nigga.
I don't know, because I know I threw away some.
Then that's probably the real shit.
I've never seen that shit get old, honestly. When have you ever been if you go anywhere and you see cheese not in a refrigerated area, that's not cheese. Not at all.
Well,
Velveeta is real close to Parmesan cheese.
I buy the Parmesan cheese that's in the refrigerated section of the grocery store. And I do recall throwing away some cheese I had in my fridge that turned green. That was the Parmesan. Now the one you talking about, Bees, is like the Kraft shit that be the green shit in the shaker that be on the shelf in the motherfucking on the pasta aisle.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got them, but I don't really cook with those. Like, that's not the cheese I would put on my food. On my I would sprinkle that on my spaghetti. But I wouldn't make Parmesan crust with that Parmesan, that
gotcha.
Sawdust shit you say. All right, but let's jump into it. We've had verses recently, and Diddy and Jermaine Dupri's been going at it, and they've been going at it now for like the past week, and they actually was on a live with Fat Joe, Snoop Dogg, Jermaine Dupri, and Diddy. And Diddy said, you know what? Fuck it. We gonna do this. So they said they actually gonna do a versus battle. Diddy versus Jermaine Dupri. And there was major shit popping going on as well. You know, Diddy was talking mad shit to Jermaine Dupri. He was like, yo, what you gonna do when I play one more chance? Jermaine Dupri was like, I'ma dance, nigga.
Man.
You know? And whenever I think of like somebody dancing to Diddy shit, I just picture what's the nigga name? Dave Chappelle. You know when Dave Chappelle played Diddy on the Dave Chappelle show?
Dave Chappelle, I didn't see that episode. I don't remember.
Oh, you didn't see that one? Diddy jumped on the nigga back.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Diddy was popping mad shit, yo.
Short arms. You hear me? So you need.
Let's see.
Let's go. Hey yo, short arms. You need to chill out, short arms.
That's Diddy.
You hear me?
We hear.
You need
We
to
don't
chill
see
out.
nothing.
Cause what I am, I'm a freak. Hey, first of all, I want the world to know this. Check this out. I want the world to know that this is one of my best friends. You know, one of my best inspirations.
Before he insults them, he's gonna tell people that we're friends.
I love him. You know what I'm saying? Right. I love him. I'm not here to play. And I must say this to everybody, you amnesia having motherfuckers. I done gave your life for motherfucking 20 years of music. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you, yo, JD, anything I touched, anything I breathed on, executive produced, anything I thought up, anything I fucking did, whatever.
Yeah, Diddy going in, you know?
Don't play with me, boy. No. Hey, yo, JD, are you listening, JD? I can't hear you. I'm trying to hear you. Say something. You can't hear me? He said a lot. We heard you. Hey, nigga, we heard you. I want you to say something. Hey, yo, I'm just saying for real. Once you get yo, bro, you talking about the undeads. What you gonna do when One More Chance drops? What you gonna do when Warning drops?
I'm gonna dance. Listen, by the way,
you gonna dance because
Diddy has like
I'm a
2,
party
maybe
when you
3
like
songs, and it's just like you're like,
check this out.
fuck,
Hey, yo, I can't even let you
like
talk
how do you
because you've been
compete
talking too
against that?
much.
Yeah,
Y'all didn't even let me know
well,
y'all was
whatever.
feeling
I see
alive.
forks
You
when
know
I
what I'm
think about
saying?
it now.
Listen, we ain't gotta talk.
Hey, yo,
Just
I'm
tell
not the
niggas to
one.
come to Atlanta.
Yo, I'm the great. Yo, I'm the greatest.
Just come to
Yo, I am
Atlanta.
the greatest.
Diddy said he's the greatest. Diddy said he's the greatest. Do y'all concur with that or not?
No, I don't think that.
I wouldn't say he's the greatest.
I'll say,
Go ahead.
I feel the greatest would be somebody who touches every genre of the music industry. Like, you've done country, you've done, you know what I'm saying, hip hop, you've done fucking R&B, you've done rock and roll, you've done heavy metal, you've done reggae, you've done, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I think that's in touch is the greatest because you're a person you touch every fucking genre. And if you
Is there anybody like that though?
Producer wise?
Yeah, is there anybody like that?
I think Pharrell might be the closest to it. Like,
I was gonna say Timbaland.
huh?
I was gonna say Timbaland.
What other genres has he touched?
You know, Timbaland's been in rock. He's been in pop. He's been in rap. He's been in R&B. He's been in a lot of genres. I'm not sure if he's done country. You know,
like, I know he's had an artist that he's probably put some country beats on, some country hip hop beats on.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Bubba Sparks. I think it's the Deliverance album, which is that shit is country like a motherfucker.
Bubba Sparks was fucking with Timbaland, wasn't he?
Yeah, he got a couple of yeehaws, some real yeehaw hip hop on that.
Not
yeehaw hip hop. Oh shit.
Yo, it's like he got the way Timbaland put some of them beats together. It's like fiddles and forks and some real backyard country Billy Bob hip hop shit. The shit is hard, but the shit is some Billy Bob shit. Like,
got you.
Now,
Jermaine Dupri has some more shit to talk over the past day or so. He said, I got something that Diddy can't buy. He says, I'm in the motherfucking Hall of Fame, the Songwriting Hall of Fame. He said, Diddy's not in the Songwriting Hall of Fame. He said, you can't buy that shit, nigga. He said, nobody in your crew's in the Songwriting Hall of Fame that you could take credit for, pretty much, kind of what he kind of implied. You know? I was like, that's tough right there, yo.
Can't argue with that.
You know? Can't argue with that.
Hey, yo, listen, I don't care about and that's the whole thing. Sometimes people got to understand, it's not about the bread, yo. Sometimes it's about the credit and what you've done.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Just because you got the bread, that don't mean what you go. That means you probably kissed a couple of asses. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know it's definitely what you call it.
What's that?
You let Jaguar tell it.
What's that?
Let Jaguar tell it. You know, some crazy shit goes on.
Yeah. You can't ask Jaguar shit with it and not get some fucking motherfucking gossip or some fucking crazy stories and shit like that. She did kind of disappear though, has she? Or no?
No, she ain't disappeared. She got a podcast. They keep like I think I want to say they keep blackballing her, like doing shit to her podcast, but she just be switching up to what you call it, like she don't stop.
Now who's blocking her podcast?
You know, he's probably putting some money into that shit as soon as he find out, because she be telling some shit.
Well, where she have her podcast at? You know, if it's like on a major platform, I'm not sure if he can pay somebody to get her taken down unless there's some legal shit going on. You know what I'm saying? When I say legal shit, like
stuff on YouTube.
What's that?
I've seen a lot of her stuff on YouTube. So.
No, so then it should only be taken. I think it would only be taken down if there's legal action.
Mm.
You know, like if there was like some shit like, yo, some defamation of character type shit, in my opinion, and what if I think on the way YouTube might take some shit down, because I don't think Diddy has enough money to pay YouTube to take some shit down. You know, in my opinion.
I mean, you know, it's been done in the hip hop game though. You know, niggas that do wild shit. You know, Master P did to Pastor Troy. You know.
Well, he did the Pastor Troy.
Fam, you don't remember what was that album? Downtown, Big Talk, Big Nigga, Big Rock, we ready, we ready. That song, you remember that shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, that was aimed at Master P and the Little Limit Soldiers. The whole little. So, Pastor Troy was gonna put the album out, the Georgia Boys album or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And dissing Master P. So Master P just said, you know what, I ain't got the time to be going back and forth with you with this rap shit. I'm gonna buy your label and I'm gonna just stop distribution of that album. The album's not gonna come out.
Sounds cool, but also sound like some sucker shit to me.
Yo, it does, but at the same time,
as
different era.
Yeah, as to me, as baller as that might sound, it also sounds like some super sucker shit. You know? So if Master P did buy a label just to shut down an album that was gonna diss him, sound like some super sucker shit. Especially in the field of hip hop. You know, where if a nigga diss you, you go back at them. You know?
Yeah.
That's just my opinion. You know? But anybody think who you think is gonna win this battle? Jermaine Dupri or Diddy?
Jermaine Dupri.
Tati says Jermaine Dupri.
Yo, it's hard.
What do you think?
It truly is. Cause like I feel like Diddy's gonna pull the Benjamins out.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna get either I'm Missing You or Victory.
What, with some big shit on it?
Yeah. A lot of his is gonna come from like him. Like, you know, a lot of shit that he's gonna drop is really he's probably gonna try to make this like a big party.
Yeah, I guess for me, if I'm just gonna say, let me just see if I can pull each one of their catalogs and pick the 20 best joints from each of them, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I think Diddy would win that. I think. You know, and I think that's because if we're just going for song, and this is just listening to the music, not even considering the other shit, but I think Diddy would take it if I just did that. But in the verses and like on stage and presence, I'm not sure. I'm not sure because I know Diddy has personality, you know, but Jermaine Dupri has personality too that you don't really see very often, you know.
Yeah.
You know, Diddy's a dancer. Jermaine Dupri's also a dancer. Let's not forget. He started off in this hip hop shit dancing for motherfucking Houdini, nigga. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
He's been in this game since the 80s, nigga. Jermaine Dupri. You know?
Word.
Let's not, you know what I mean? So.
But I mean, what dancing got to do with it?
Because it's a versus battle. And the energy of the performances and how they deliver shit to you also plays into effect in a versus battle. You know, because like a Lox and Dipset just playing their songs, I don't know. But the fucking performance at the verses made a very big difference.
I don't know if I'm just focused on they dancing.
I'm not just saying
people dancing, but I'm gonna be looking forward to like definitely the order in which they play their song.
He's gonna do the I.
Yeah, like with Ja Rule and Fat Joe, like I feel like Fat Joe lost because he didn't really pay attention to the order. Like Ja Rule playing classics. You playing shit we ain't never really heard before. you know?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I didn't really hear it before, but you know what I'm saying? Like, if you was going classic from classic to classic, maybe then, you know? I feel like it depends on the order in which they play things too.
Mm-hmm. I think it depends on a lot. I think it depends on the order. I think it depends on the energy. I think it depends on the performance. But if they were to just sit there and just each play a record and not move, I would say Diddy. Unless he just picked some shit that you just like, okay, you shouldn't have picked that song.
I'm like, I'm interested to hear what Jermaine Dupri played. Very interested.
Mm-hmm.
So many hits that I done forgot about. So I'm very interested to see, you know, we can all count and say, not count, but we can all recall hella Diddy, you know, songs that Diddy produced. Jermaine Dupri, I don't forgot, but I feel like he got some classics. So I'm kind of rooting for the underdog because he got artists like Bow Wow. He got didn't he work with Jagged Edge?
Yeah, he found Jagged Edge. He put them out.
Like so many different people. He started playing some Jagged Edge. He went off rip. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I don't give a damn about all about the Benjamins now.
Now you know what?
He bring Jagged Edge out on that stage.
You know what? You know what other song I think Jermaine Dupri did would be tough for people to for somebody to beat because that shit came back. He put the shit out in the 90s, and then somebody else took the same shit and put it out like just a couple years ago, and it was that motherfucking My Boo song. Remember My Boo?
Oh.
That bass? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That was that shit.
Yeah. That shit right there.
That Ghost Town DJ album.
Yeah. That's
you
a
right,
So
Wayne.
Def
He do
joint.
got the Brat and Bow Wow.
Yo, Jermaine Dupri got a roster
Khary.
too.
Yo, quiet
They
as
both-
kept. Your man signed. He had Ricky Bell signed to a solo contract
Did
on
he?
So Def.
Did he? But
Yeah,
that's,
he
that's
redid
not gonna
yeah.
be that's not gonna be played in the verse and stuff.
Nah, he did. He redid "When Can I See You Smile Again" on some other shit.
Yeah, but it's not gonna be played in the verses.
Yeah, I know.
You know what might be played in the verses though?
But
Jump, crisscross.
yo, listen, I know it's definitely being played in the verses from Jermaine Dupri.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that one either.
I'm in the Ferrari. I'm in the Jaguar. I'm switching 4 lanes with the top down, screaming out, "Money ain't a thing."
Doom, doom, doom.
Yeah,
You know, but I think this might be one of the first verses where they don't necessarily have a set playlist. You know, I felt a lot of the verses people had set playlists on what they was gonna play. I think this one is really gonna depend a lot on what they play versus what I come back with. You know, and I think Jermaine Dupri is right now planning. He's like, okay, what can I play after the Benjamins? You know, what of Diddy's is an automatic win that you can't beat? You know, now, which is crazy because I could think of like a few songs that Diddy might have worked on that would be hard to beat. I really can't think of too many Jermaine Dupri songs that if he goes first and plays some shit, Diddy can't come back with some shit that might kill it. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Can you think of some Jermaine Dupri songs that no matter what's played is not beating it?
Honestly,
well, I think with Run DMC, you know, and that Jagged Edge, So Def, you know, Let's Get Married to the Speed Up joint.
Oh God,
that's a little like, you know what I'm saying? It throws punches back, bro.
I'm with you, Bees, because that's why I said I can't think of anything right now off the top of my head.
Mm-hmm.
But Jermaine Dupri got hits. He got classics. Like, that's why I said, like,
Yes,
I'm
he
rooting for
does.
the underdogs. Like, I feel like it'll be so crazy. Y'all be so blowed. He go out there and you realize just how many classics he's responsible for.
Oh yeah, I believe we're gonna recognize that.
That even Diddy can't fuck with.
Brandon in the chat says, "Yo, I think they like me. Oh, I think they like me."
Hey, the white tee. What were they called? The white tee boys.
Kai says Bow Wow hits not winning the verses.
I don't know, cause Bow Wow has some hits we forgot about in his verses.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you like this. This is the sleeper. This is the sleeper too.
What's that?
You wanna dance? You wanna move? You wanna dance? I will make you move. Drew here.
Man.
You remember he remixed it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The Brat Funkified.
Listen.
You know, I think
Jermaine Dupri got some hits. I would not sleep on him.
See, this is gonna be an ill battle, yo. You know why? Because some of their songs utilize the same samples. You know? Like Wayne just said, yo, the Brat Funkified. You know? If he plays the Brat Funkified, you know what Diddy could come with?
What?
Big Papa.
He got money.
They use the same sample.
He got money, ain't a thing.
You know?
Let's see.
And that's just assuming like if JD played that song first. You know? They utilize like that same Isley Brothers sample and shit like that. And they got a few songs that's kind of similar to that.
I forgot he was responsible for some of the songs like on Big Mama's House. Y'all remember those movies? Mm-hmm. Completely forgot that.
Yeah, they've both worked on some soundtracks before.
That's why I said I don't want to just be Diddy because he didn't work with Biggie and Faith Evans. No, bro, Jermaine Dupri got some goddamn hits. He done work with hella artists. I love it.
This is gonna be very interesting.
I'm rooting for the underdog.
It's like that,
and I feel like Diddy talking so much shit right now. He better be able to back all that shit up. Cause how you talk all that shit and then you get clowned at the versus battle.
You know,
cause you ain't expect him to pull all these hits out. Now you better have your shit.
Mariah. They got Grammys. They got joints with Mariah. They got Grammys.
And then Jermaine Dupri gonna start. He's in the Hall of Fame, right? Writing's Hall of Fame. He gonna start pulling that shit out. So again, I'm going with the underdog, and Diddy better have his shit in order. Play it and play. You better be ready.
You know how Jermaine Dupri can win this battle?
Franchise boys. That's what they
with his performance. If he comes out on like some Kanye shit. You remember when Kanye what song was that? Was it Runaway or some shit like that?
Man, he done work with Ludacris.
But whenever he would perform Runaway, I think he actually had the MPC on the stage where the nigga would be hitting the buttons like he's playing the shit, you know, as the shit's going. You know? Now Jermaine Dupri comes out here with a motherfucking MPC. And you now see that nigga actually doing the beats and shit as shit is going, or putting shit together as shit is going. That might do some shit, you know. Diddy just start dancing.
Damn.
Take that, you know.
Stepped on my J's with Nelly. JD produced that.
Did a lot of shit, yo.
I did not that's what I'm saying. Like, it's so many songs from back in the day.
He did a lot.
I can't even really off of the top of my head, even think about it. But when you damn. Oh yeah. In my bed, Drew Hill.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have my Henny ready that night too. Y'all got me messed up. Confessions?
Yeah.
Part 2 remix. Hold on, wait a minute. Confessions, Usher.
Now, I tell you this,
Sweetheart, Mariah Carey.
Like a lot of Confessions.
Yo, listen, that nigga got Donnell Jones hits.
Yes. Promise, Jagged Edge, Always Be My Baby, Mariah Carey, Where the Party At.
Oh, listen, I forgot about that.
Come on now.
That's a hard Where the Party At.
Yes, Money Ain't a Thing. Y'all, listen now. Don't play with him.
You got a battle.
Don't play with him.
Yeah. So I think
you make
a lot
me
of
wanna Usher.
A lot of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, listen.
Yo, he got mad hits with Usher.
I'm looking forward to this versus battle. I'm gonna have my Henny in hand.
A lot of Escape hits. He still got credit for that. So I was gonna say a lot of those are Candy and Tiny.
So Usher.
Nice and slow.
Usher, when Usher career started,
Burn.
he was kind of fucking with Diddy. You know? And then I think him and Diddy might have had a fallout, and then he started fucking with Jermaine Dupri. You know?
Yeah, they was wrestling over cereal. That's what Diddy said. They was wrestling over cereal.
Not cereal.
You know? And so Usher actually worked with both of them, and like both of them really on his side. And I think a lot of the confessions might have actually been like from Jermaine Dupri's life rather than Usher's. You know? Which is wild.
UGK, Money, Hoes, and Power.
Yeah, he done a lot
Grills,
of shit,
Nelly, We Belong Together, Mariah Carey.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, look, y'all gotta put some spec on this man's
Swallow
name.
me, God. What you looking at?
You make me wanna burn my boo confessions. Like,
yeah,
come on now.
Yeah.
And you think Diddy?
I think.
Oh yeah, he got.
I said I think Diddy, if they just played just the albums, just the songs by itself, niggas just sat there like this and just played the songs.
No.
But I think a lot of it depends on the performance factor during the verses. You know, I think if this was just like a mixtape, like a Diddy versus Jermaine Dupri mixtape, has there ever been a Diddy versus Jermaine Dupri mixtape?
I'm sure there has.
A performance? You mean performance? They're performing their own songs that they're featured on? Because I know they not performing songs that they've produced.
No, I'm not even speaking about whether they actually perform the songs or not. I'm just talking about their presence at the show, how they introduce their shit, how they bring their shit in, who they might have come out and do shit. You know, I think all of that plays a factor.
Wait a minute. Jermaine Dupri produced Still by Tamia. That is my shit.
Yeah.
That's my shit. I think JD got this, and I feel like he got it. That's why he been chilling. That's why he was humble. He ain't got shit to say.
Mm-hmm.
Isley Brothers gotta be with you.
But now it's just the is 20 of what they feel is they best shit that's gonna hit. You know.
Listen.
So I think it's gonna be very interesting.
So who do you have, Khary? Don't be who do you have?
Who do I have?
Hmm?
I think Diddy.
Who you got, Biz?
I think Diddy.
I'm gonna go with JD.
I'm gonna go with JD too.
Y'all going JD? I'm going Diddy. All right. Y'all say JD? I'm saying Diddy. And I don't know. I just think I just think Diddy's shit might just hit a little harder.
Yeah.
Though, when my boo come on, I don't know what can beat my boo. You know?
Yeah, I don't think Sean in the chat said he don't think he called Puffy. He don't think Puffy realized how many hits JD had. I think so too.
See, I think between the two of them, they can go 50 for 50. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely think so. But I don't think that I agree with Sean. I don't think that he realizes how many hits. And then also Diddy is cocky as hell anyway. We know this.
Mm-hmm.
But I definitely don't think that he realizes how many hits Jermaine Dupri is responsible for.
Mm.
Like, I think he's like, oh, I work with this person, Diddy, and all these, Biggie, all these people.
Classic
but now,
shit,
and he cocky, and he done fucking forgot. Them arms ain't that short, my nigga. Yo, listen. Arms ain't that short now.
Yeah, I think it's going to be close. I think it's going to be very close.
It's going to be a vibe. I'm going to be ready for that one.
Yeah, I'm going to be ready for it too. And I think it really comes down to what they play.
Oh, I think they like me. Oh, I think
I think it comes down to what they play and where they play it.
That was when y'all boys was wearing them big ass shirts and them long ass shorts.
Because like, if Diddy plays Victory, there's gonna be a certain audience that's gonna be like, oh, ain't nothing beating that shit, you know? Ain't nothing beating that shit.
Escape too?
But then when Jermaine Dupri plays some shit like, oh, I think they like me, You know, some people, there'll be an audience that's like, yo, Victory ain't got shit on that. I don't fuck with Victory like that.
Listen, a hit is a hit. A hit.
You know what I'm saying?
A hit and a classic. Actually, you know what? Those are two different things. A classic gonna beat a hit. Because I feel like a classic is something that everybody agrees is a classic, no matter what the audience or the age difference or none of that is. I think a classic is a classic. It's gonna beat a hit any day. All of them, they both got hella hits. It's the classics that's gonna beat those out.
Right. But
so
I think a lot of things can make classics not hear the same anymore. Like the Locks did the Dipset. The Dipset has some classics that just don't hit the same anymore after that battle.
yo, you know something? You are absolutely right, yo. There's certain songs that I was like, yo, that was my shit. And now I hear that shit, yo, it should sound different, yo.
It do. It's weird, yo. It's weird.
Yo, it's weird. It hit different, yo.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think some of those classics are, I don't know. These two, I don't know about that. Now the I think they like me, yeah. You might be right about that one. That's just some shit like, it just, for me, it just takes you back to what was that, like 2000 something? 2002, 2004, some shit like that. Just kind of take you back to that era was niggas was wearing the big ass t-shirts doing the what was it? What's this one?
The snap that.
What was it?
They doing that shit. Yeah,
right.
I'm not even sure what that shit is called. That shit, I call that shit freeze tag.
Damn, what the shit? What is it called, y'all? It's the No, I'm saying that's Laffy Taffy. I'm tripping, y'all.
Yeah, lean with it, rock with it.
Lean with it, rock.
Is that what it's called? The lean with it, rock with it. That's the brand that's
lean
in the chat.
And they used to throw it up in the air.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah.
But I think those type of songs just kind of take you back to that era. So maybe yeah, those are the songs that like you'll feel like maybe don't hit. But then again, those are the songs for us that grew up back, you know? Those are the songs that we be like, oh shit, I remember this song. You start dancing, you know? Right. Maybe it's not a hit like it was back then, but it's just something that kind of takes you back to where you were when you heard it. Now, the newer people or the older people that wasn't really feeling that type of shit when it came out, you know? I don't know.
But still know it.
Right.
You know? And that's the interesting thing about these two battling. Both of them span multiple generations of music. You know? 90s, 2000s, 2010s, and now we're going into the 20s, you know? I'm curious to see some, have they even had anything recently? Either of them? Say that one more time.
Have they even put out any songs recently?
Recently?
Last 4 to 5 years.
Off the top of my head, I'm not sure. If I had to guess, I would probably say Jermaine Dupri probably put out more over the past 4 or 5 years, in my opinion. And I'm just saying that because he's more of a producer.
I'm saying like what songs? I don't know if either of them have put anything out in the last 4 to 5 years.
We could look at we could pull it up.
I think this gonna be a good versus. I like any versus battle that got like back in the day artists. Well, I mean, I feel like all of the verses has been back in the day artists. I don't want to hear no new people. I don't want to hear no new people. Straight on that. We hear enough of that on the radio. Take us back in the day.
I think with what Tati's saying is like, you don't got enough classics to be out here doing a versus battle, right?
Yeah. If you ain't got no classics, we don't need to hear no new age shit. We get enough of that shit on Instagram and on the radio. I don't want to hear it. I want to hear some stuff from back in the day. Did Jill Scott do a versus?
Yes.
Yeah.
She did?
I think it was her and Erykah Badu, I think.
Yes. Yes, exactly
it was. You're right. I want to hear some back in the day music. I want them to bring Kelly Price. I want to hear some goddamn, who else? I want to hear back in the day music. Back in the day.
Do you know what Diddy has though? That Diddy can say, "Yo, I was in an R&B group and I had singers backing me up."
New Edition versus who?
Diddy Dirty Money. You know, he was the lead singer of that group. He had some dope ass singers backing him up. All right, so prior to 2020, 2020, it looks like Diddy produced some shit for Burna Boy, Twice as Tall.
Oh, really? What song?
Burna Boy.
What song?
Twice as Tall.
That's the name of the song, or that's the name of the album?
The name of the song.
Never heard
Maybe it's the album. Who's this by? Burna Boy, a Nigerian singer.
Burna Boy is
Released in August 14.
Yeah.
Yep.
Did he produce that song?
American singer and songwriter Diddy. Diddy produced it, I think.
What Puffy produced? Yeah. That's what you're saying?
Yeah. That's that jam.
On the album. And so that was 2020 for Diddy. Prior to that, this is according to Wikipedia. It's not it's mostly fact, but not 100%. You know, there might be newer shit that's not on here, so I don't know. But Jermaine Dupri has 2018 Mariah Carey Caution was the last time he produced something or had a production credit on something.
Sure.
Yeah, so but Diddy's still putting shit out.
Who would match up? You know what's so crazy? The New Edition battle. I think it should be New Edition against New Edition. And I say that respectfully.
Cause you got New Edition, you got Belle Biv DeVoe, you got Just Bobby Brown, you got who else had their solo careers in there? Like they could all
Ralph Tresvant, you got Johnny Gill.
Ralph Tresvant, Johnny Gill.
I like me some Johnny Gill.
And Bobby, and then you got BBD.
Yo, I tell you what, when that album came out, that Belle Biv DeVoe Poison album came out, I didn't think I would like it. I really liked that album when it came out back in the days. I found myself listening to it more than I should have.
Bam, that was a hot ass album, my nigga.
I'm trying to listen to it this week. It's probably not gonna hit the same though.
I thought it was me that made that gangster die. Thought it was me. Come to find out she's like that with other guys.
Hey, Bees, what you tell me? What you told me before the show, Bees?
Yo, listen.
Keep your day job.
Hold up. You know,
but if you feel it, sing it. Say it again.
You know, listen, it's certain songs, you don't care how bad you what you call it. When that's your shit,
that's true.
That's your shit.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Sing it to the top of my lungs, too.
Yo, Belle Biv DeVoe had a dope album, yo. I was like, yeah, this shit is dope. But you know, we could talk verses and shit all night, so let's move it on real quick, yo. Anybody see the Emmys this week?
No.
Nah.
I don't watch stuff like
that. Yeah, I didn't watch the Emmys, but I did see that Cedric the Entertainer was hosting, and I was just going through my Instagram and I saw going through my Twitter, I think, and I saw a post from Little Dicky that said, "Yo, I was one of the part of the opening of the Emmys," and he was performing, and they had the beat for Just a Friend playing. So I was like, he's rhyming over Just a Friend?
Who?
You know, Little Dicky, you know, Dave.
Little Dicky was rhyming over Just a Friend?
Yes. So they did like a semi Bismarcky tribute with the opening of the Emmys.
Okay.
They had the Just a Friend beat, you know, and they kind of did the Just a Friend hook, but kind of tried to use it to like talk about TV and how TV's been a friend of people's lives since they was kids watching TV and all these shows and shit like that. But Cedric the Entertainer was on it. LL Cool J was on it, and during his verse, he mentioned Bismarcky. You know, it's like, this is like a tribute type shit, you know what I'm saying? Little Dicky performed. And that was like the opening ceremony of the Emmys. people in the audience had mics and was singing like, you got what I need, you know? And the shit was entertaining, yo. You know, it was entertaining. I was like, you know what? I like it. Shout out to Biz Markie. Rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? The Emmys was the last place I would think would kind of like honor a fallen hip hop icon. And I thought that was kind of dope. Even if they might have been forced into it by Cedric the Entertainer and LL Cool J. You know, they probably said, yo, can y'all come do this? And they was like, only if we can tribute my man. And they was like, all right, yo. I'm totally making that up as I go just now. You know? Speaking of tribute and Biz Markie, we also found out this week that AJ Johnson has passed away. You know, AJ Johnson's a comedian that a lot of us know from the movie Friday. You know, he played Ezell. You know, that was
That ain't taking the shit in the bushes.
Exactly.
Shit in the bushes. I won't tell nobody else.
Yes, exactly.
Yo, and before that, we know that nigga for follow the drip, follow the drip, follow the drip,
follow the drip, follow the drip, follow the drip.
What movie is that?
He was in. That was a house party.
He's Robert Harris.
Yeah.
Yo, Robert Harris comes in the house cutting ass, and he's the nigga with the Jerry curl.
Yeah, you're right, yo.
Damn.
And Robert Harris told him, he was like, oh, I should have known you was here. Police had no problem finding you. You got all that up in your head. All that Jerry curl juice. All I gotta do is follow drip, follow. Go right up on you.
Yeah, that's it.
Yo, I gotta rewatch it now because I did not remember. I didn't know he was in House Party.
Yeah, there's a lot of people in House Party actually. What's his name? Daryl Chill. What's his name? Daryl Chill something. I forget his name.
Oh, your man that's in the wheelchair, the actor dude now.
Right. He was in House Party and he was actually dancing in the movie. You know, this is when
he kept bumping the table.
Right.
Martin told him, yo, you bump this table again, I kick your fucking heart out your chest.
Yeah. You know, which unfortunately he was in an accident. Daryl Chill Mitchell, that's his name. That's Vic. Yes. You know, he was in an accident which actually paralyzed him after that from the waist down, where he's stuck with the acting shit, and he's been in quite a few things in the wheelchair acting and shit like that. So definitely.
Yeah, he let that wheelchair play to his advantage.
Yeah, you know.
Crazy.
But AJ Johnson, he's been in a number of things. Most notoriously was the Ezell from Friday. His stand up was funny as hell. You know, he was on Comic View a bunch of times. He's been on Def Comedy Jam. You've seen him all over the place.
Yo, Stanley. They was talking about Stanley too, right? From Friday.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the next door neighbor.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't really know who Stanley really is.
Who's Stanley?
Stanley makes beats.
He's a producer?
Yeah, in Cali.
What's his name?
I don't know his full but he's early NWA days.
That's not Yella, is it?
No. You remember the nigga Stan the Guitar Man?
Mm-mm.
NWA, if you go back to like some of their old tapes, they always talk about Stan the Guitar Man. And Stan the Guitar Man never got paid. He be calling them, harassing them. They be hanging up on us, all types of wild shit. But he's Stan the Guitar Man.
Got you.
But back to AJ Johnson.
That's so sad.
Oh, he was also in I Got the Hookup.
Oh yeah, I knew that.
Part 2 too.
Yeah.
Do we know how he passed?
No.
They found him in the store dead.
Say that again?
They found him in a store dead.
Didn't they?
In a store?
Yeah, like he was like shopping or something, and they found a nigga in the store dead.
Really?
Some crazy shit like that.
Oh, like he might have had a heart attack or something, and
Probably.
What did I do?
That's so sad.
They didn't say nothing about foul play.
Right.
Yo, you know what else movie he was in?
What's that?
He was Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer in the Players Club.
Damn, Biz.
Yeah. You know what? I saw a picture.
That been in hella movie.
Yeah. I saw a picture today that had a picture of him, Bernie Mac, and there was another actor who passed away actually, where somebody was like
Tiny Leslie?
Yes, and Tiny Lester, you know? Where they was like, yo, this picture hits different now. You know? It was like, wow, that's one of those, and they were like all looking over somebody and some shit. I was like, ah, yeah, it do.
The sad thing is, yo, they can't even do a Last Friday now. It's all fucked up.
All fucked up.
Pops, Bernie Mac.
They don't need a Last Friday.
Debo. Who else died in that shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't need the last one. I'll keep
Miss Ho
watching the
Kim.
ones we got.
Miss Ho Kim died.
Who?
The
Ho
Asian
Kim.
lady?
Yeah, and Roach.
Yeah, Roach died. I remember that.
Damn.
They don't need another one, though. We don't need another one. We could just keep watching the ones we got.
Oh, Ronaldo Ray too? Ronaldo Ray passed away?
Oh, yeah. Ronaldo Ray been dead for some years now.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Yeah. Yeah. Let's give a moment of silence for AJ Johnson. You know what I'm saying? Ezel from Friday. R.I.P. to the God. R.I.P. to the God.
I don't kill.
You know? Let's move on a little bit. Raising Kanan. Anybody see Raising Kanan this week?
Yes.
No, I tell you this much though.
What's that?
I tell you this much. They filming it down the street from my house.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you go ask Marvin why the hell he choked out Jukebox like that.
You know why? Because she was Lebanese.
And called her Lebanese when she a goddamn lesbian.
Because she was Lebanese, yo.
Called this girl, what are you, you Lebanese or something now? What the hell?
All right, so, okay, this is a little spoiler. For those
Ain't
that
no
might not
spoiler if it already came out.
No, I'm talking for those that haven't seen it, you know, because Bees haven't seen Raising Kanan yet, right? So
let me ask y'all something. Hold on, real quick.
Go ahead.
So when it comes to shows, right? Shows that come out and people don't watch it, we just not supposed to talk about it till they watch it? Or shows that come out, let's say Raising Cane came on, Power came on Sunday. Today is Tuesday. We ain't supposed to talk about the last episode until everybody watches? Or we just gonna keep calling it spoilers and skipping around it?
No, I say spoiler alert because I'm about to tell you some shit that happened on the show.
Oh. I was about to say now.
And I'm just letting people know.
Come on now.
I'm just letting people know if you don't want to hear what happened, if you haven't watched it yet, you know what I'm saying? Take your ears off. You know, put your ears away for a moment. You know? But there's a part on for those that haven't been watching.
I'm back. I wasn't going
for those that haven't been watching it.
He be so quick to cut your ass out too.
Right? For those that haven't been watching it, one of the daughters of the main character, go by the name of Jukebox. She's gay. She was seeing this white girl that actually OD'd and died, you know. But before she passed away, they went to the mall. This all takes place in the 90s. They went to the mall and made a music video together. Remember how they had the shit in the malls? You can go pay like $25, $30. They film you singing some shit. Well, they did that, right? Cheryl says she's gonna watch it when she gets off of here. All right, pause it for about 3 minutes and then fast forward if you don't want to
Period,
hear.
Brandon. Get
You know?
your...
And well, the dad was going through her stuff in the room looking for some music or some shit, and he found some pictures of her and the girl. And he's like, "What the fuck?" And he watches the video they made, and he's like, "Oh shit." He realizes his daughter's gay, but he doesn't know how to comprehend this, and all he sees it as is something bad. And I guess he didn't really know the word lesbian, or maybe he was just being an asshole. And
no, he's definitely ignorant. He's the dumb brother.
So he said,
definitely the dumb brother.
He was like, "What are you, Lebanese?" You know? He was like, "Are you some type of girl gay?" But he didn't say gay. He said the other word, you know, that we're not supposed to use anymore. That at one time meant a bunch of sticks, you know?
Used the F word.
Right. It used to mean a bunch of sticks. People used to say, "Yeah, well, it means a bunch of sticks." I've never ever heard anybody refer to it as, "Yo, I was out in the woods," you know what I'm saying? "And I picked up all these sticks, and then when I tied them up, now I had a faggot," you know? In the dictionary, and that's what the word meant in the dictionary, a bunch of sticks. So I've never heard anybody use it in a sentence like that. So that's why
I get it, though. I get it.
You know what I'm saying?
A bunch of sticks. I get it.
You know? So yeah, but he said, "What are you, a girl?" You know what I'm saying? And he didn't know how to fucking, but he called her Lebanese. And then he beat her up. That was wild. I was like, "Yo, nigga, you bugging for that one, yo. You bugging for that one, B." You know? All the people you shot, all the people you killed, that's all right. Hitting your daughter? Oh, you crazy, nigga. This nigga done wrecked about 3 Benzes in the fucking show already.
Nah, this man damn near killed his daughter. She was about to pass out and die.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Type shit. And Jukebox always, when she be serious, her eyes get real big. And she just walk off staring at the nothing.
Cheryl says, "Yo, I think the father of the dead girl really liked Laverne, but he is scared of his wife. I think that nigga's pet of his wife, yo."
The wife was just she did so much. But you know what? Honestly, let me tell you something. Like, the white girl, honestly.
Very just put
that
a point
is
though.
Like, the white girl, what are you doing taking crack out of people's backpacks and just smoking it in your room, bro? Like,
right.
If that ain't a lesson of minding your damn business, I don't know what is. I don't know what is. And she mad at everybody else. No, that was your daughter's fault.
Yeah, but I tell you what, Barry over here reminded me something from the show, which got me like, you know what? If that was my kid, I might almost kill them too. You know?
She spit in his face?
Yeah, she spit in his face.
Okay, and he said that her girlfriend deserved to be dead. So, like,
yes, I understand, but still, I don't care what I say to my kids. They spit in my face. Yeah, they might almost die too.
No, ain't no way. So one thing about it.
Oh no, I'm just saying.
One thing about it is if you don't care what you say, you don't care what actions you get after that. You can't just say whatever you want to whoever you want to say it to.
My kid spits in my face. My kid is gonna spit twice in that fucking whole reaction. Cause the first time they spit on me, the second time I'm taking the spit out their mouth.
Listen.
Yo, call Dan, appreciate the subscribe.
Listen, one thing about it, your kids are not, you can't just say whatever the fuck you want to say to somebody and not think that there's consequences behind it. You can't. Especially something like somebody that she felt some type of way about deserved to die. That's what she gets type shit. Yeah, you can't just say what the fuck you want to say. So yes, she's spinning his face, but he said some fucked up shit.
Yeah.
He smashed her TV, stumped on her tape, the only thing she had left of her girlfriend. So it called her a F word.
It's after
a Lebanese, and you mad that she spit in his face? Nah, bro.
No, I can understand him spazzing after that.
And then also, they were never close in the first place. which is why she never go to him to talk about things, which is why she don't ever be
He's
there.
a drug dealing gangster father.
They were never close in the first place. And then he said some shit like, you get that sinning shit from your mom or some shit like that. So he was already coming out his mouth crazy as fuck. You can't just say what you want to say to people. You can't do that. I don't understand none of this shit.
I hear you, but I forgot about the spitting in the face.
I don't care. I ain't forget about it. He said some fucked up shit.
Yeah.
That was warranted.
Yeah. I don't care. Somebody spit in my face. I don't care what I said. They getting knocked out.
Guess what? You say some crazy shit to me. You say some crazy shit to me, you get knocked out too. The fuck? That's how that go.
Hey, I'm just saying.
So watch your mouth, tread lightly. Period.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at Jukebox.
I can't be too mad at the reaction of somebody spitting in the face.
I don't care. I ain't mad at Jukebox.
Yeah. Though I understand Jukebox was heated. But Jukebox started talking to the police too.
Jukebox ain't talk to the police.
Yes, she did.
You ain't hear what Shorty told Jukebox? Sometimes the police is good to have as friends. She started talking to the police clearly because she told her to go and tell them some shit.
After her dad beat her up.
No. Before her dad beat her up, Kanan's mom. She told Kanan's mom that the police was trying to talk to her. She said, I ain't talking to no police. I ain't no snitch. Mm-hmm. And his mom told her, sometimes the police are good friends to have. So I feel like we gonna find out in the next episode that Kanan's mom told her to tell the police some shit about maybe the other little crew in the hood or whatever. Tell her something to go to the police to get them off their back. We didn't actually see Jukebox telling the police anything about her dad. We don't even know what she was talking to the police about.
Well, I guess I might have missed that part, but I did see her talk to the police and said, yo, we coming after y'all because y'all hit our spots. So maybe that was because of her aunt told her that shit. So I didn't see that part, though. I might have missed that part.
Yeah. She ain't just talking to the police. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I know she went to the police after her dad beat her up. So maybe he went to the police because maybe that made it more believable on why she's telling the police this. Her dad just beat her up. Now's a good time for me to go talk to this cop and make them convince some shit. This also explains the jacket. But, I didn't actually mean to go into this so long and shit. Let's move on. Let's move on to our topic of the evening. Our topic, which is men don't know how to approach women nowadays. Would y'all say this is fair or just I'm blowing smoke out my ass? Is that like a white person phrase too, by the way?
So let's unpack this.
Let's unpack this.
Because me and you were talking about this the other day.
We were.
I feel like it's a true statement. I think that I feel like we're nowadays seeing how people are saying women act like they don't need men. Mm-hmm. Women are acting like men. All types of shit. But honestly, I feel like, okay, let's unpack it. So I feel like I read something where it was saying that we are right now 2 to 3 generations removed from an era where women needed men to buy a house, to get a bank account. Women weren't allowed to work, et cetera, et cetera. Mm-hmm. Also in these times, men had several different families. Men were, type shit because women needed them. Mm. We are now 2 to 3 generations removed from that situation. And by that I mean though that era was our great grandmothers, our grandmothers, and it ended there. Mm-hmm. So right now we're in a space where I'm not gonna say women don't need men, but we're not in that generation anymore. Women can work for themselves. Women can provide for themselves. And now it's like how do you approach a woman that, and we're not just talking, I'm not addressing any lazy women that can't provide for themselves. Strictly talking about women that can provide for themselves, etc. Single women that can provide, right?
Mm-hmm.
How do you approach a woman, or how do you approach a woman that don't really need you? And I'm not saying this in the sense of, in the overall, I feel like men need women, women need men. But how do you, as a man that sees a woman like making shit happen for herself, by herself, how do you approach her? How do you talk to her? Because I feel like back then, women didn't really have to like men. They just needed a man to survive. So now it's almost like we actually have to, we're actually looking to like you. Like, you have to actually, like, you know what I'm saying? Do more work. We have to like you, personality-wise, etc. How do you approach a woman that don't necessarily need you really for your money, for any of that? How do you approach her?
Well, for me personally, I just start off by saying hello, which I see that doesn't work. So if that doesn't work, then I guess it's just like this woman doesn't want to be approached.
I don't mean approach by your initial, I'm not, okay, I don't mean approach by your initial, hey, how you doing? My name is so-and-so. Like, what is it that how do you get a woman to like you? Or how do you go about getting a woman that don't necessarily need you?
I guess that's the question, because I feel the same way about myself. It's like I go after, I personally, I'm not looking for a woman to like provide anything into my life, and I'm not looking for myself to have to necessarily provide something to the woman's life. You know, I'm looking for somebody to actually me. I'm not looking for like oh, I need somebody to help me do this, and I want to help them do that because I need that help, you know? So that's not how I look at things. But when women have their shit together and they're taking care of their self and everything, and they have this new modern way of thinking, and they say, you know what, like how we're 2 or 3 generations removed, it's like there's a new way of thinking, but they still want the old way of living.
Khary,
you know?
we not okay.
No,
so
wait. Let me finish. I'm getting there.
Answered the question.
I'm getting there. No,
shit.
I'm talking about myself, and I'm talking about a lot of people, because a lot of men don't know how to approach women. Because you just stated it was more than just a hello, which a lot of people don't even know how to say just hello. There's like everybody needs a pickup line and shit like that. But you're talking about.
I was getting to that. I was talking about initially. What is it that you like? How do you get a woman? Answer the question.
I be myself. That's how I get a woman. That's how I get women to like me. I'm just myself. I don't look at, okay, what do I have to offer this woman? And yo, if she don't fuck with me, if I gotta be a rich ass nigga that do this and this and this and this, that's not the person for me. If the person don't like me for me, then I'm not really with it, you know? And this is also why this is one of the topics. How do men approach women? How are men supposed to approach women nowadays? Because for me, it's just hello. And if I can't get another sentence after hello, just move on. You know?
You ask me though, I'm gonna tell you like this. How do women know that all women are approachable? All women aren't even approachable.
Right.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Of the way they may carry themselves in the beginning. You understand what I'm saying? And all men don't have the proper approach, because all women aren't approachable. Like,
right. And like for me personally, if a woman doesn't seem approachable, I quit. Some men think, you know what? If this woman doesn't seem approachable, she wants you to convince her that she wants to be approached by you. That's how some people feel. That's how some women think. That's how some women don't think. That's how some men think, you know? It's different factors to a lot of this, you know?
Definitely different factors. Speaking from experience, I feel like it's annoying at 100% of the time. Like right now, I'm like completely aggravated with men in general. Like And it's not to say I hate men or anything like that. Just men sometimes are very overwhelming. It's like when you go out, men can't just say hello. And I feel like maybe it's because of social media. Maybe it's because people are so used to DMing people and all types of commenting on videos and all types of stupid ass shit. Like it's you get everything but a hello. It's hey, it's where your man at? You looking for a husband? You know, like all types of crazy ass shit. If we're talking about just initially approaching a woman and trying to get her to talk to you. It's very annoying dealing like dating in this generation. I don't even know where the fuck it's going. Honestly, like dating is just absolutely crazy. It's no real conversation. Then let's say you do give a man your number. And I'm not speaking for all men. Let's say you do give a man your number. He texts you all day. What you doing? How'd you sleep? What you got going on today? How was your day? What you eating? You going to bed? Good night. Good morning. How'd you sleep? What you doing? You know what I'm saying? It's no real conversation, which is why I say it's like, it's not even, sometimes it's not even like women have to like you. We have to like you. Nobody wants to sit around and text all day about what you're doing, how your day was, how you sleep. I'm so sick of them same goddamn questions every fucking day. Don't ask me how I slept. You don't really give a fuck. You just trying to have something to say. Conversate with me. Or then they're the men that when they talk to you, they want to get to know you so quick that it turns into a game of 21 questions. Mm-hmm. Where you from? Tell me about your family. Yeah. You have any sisters? You this, you that, you this. Somebody that you don't even know. And it's like, nothing's wrong with getting to know somebody, but take it slow at the speed of the other person. Nobody wants to put out all of this information to you. And you don't even know where the fuck this is going. I don't want to tell you about all my damn family business. What if I got family issues? You know what I'm saying? Like, let me open up to you and give you what I want you to know. Why can't we just sit and talk? Everyday things. Yeah, what do you believe in? Not as deep as what you believe in, but like, you know, you ain't got to talk about God or anything like that, but like just actual conversation. Like it's so hard to find genuine good conversation. It's just bullshit. You don't know how to approach up front, or you sending dick pictures off rip, or you asking 21 questions. You ask me what I'm doing every day. What is it? What is so hard about dating? Well, it's just getting to know somebody. That's it.
Well, for me, I would think a lot of those are communication starters or conversation starters, you know?
What's communication starters?
How you doing? How'd you sleep? What you got going on today, you know?
Not every day.
Well, I wouldn't say...
Same questions every day?
I wouldn't ask the same question every day.
I ain't gonna cap, Khary. You ask me the same questions every day.
Well, I have good morning, how you doing, Grand Rising?
Good morning, how you doing?
Hope your day's going great, yeah.
How's your day going? How'd you sleep? Yeah. What you got planned for today?
And don't start conversations.
No, and again, these are the same.
And don't start. That's how.
And again, these are the same questions that you ask me every single day.
Okay.
And those aren't conversation starters when you ask me every single day. You don't really give a fuck about how I slept. It really don't matter.
Actually, when I do ask questions like that, I do care. If you said, you know what, I didn't sleep well, I'll be like, oh, what's wrong? Why didn't you sleep well? What do you think was going on with your sleep that you didn't sleep well or something like that, you know?
Okay, so listen,
you can't assume somebody doesn't care because they asked a certain question, you know?
Okay, what I'm saying is, this is small talk. Mm-hmm. This is small talk. Conversation does not really, real conversation, depth, a conversation with depth does not consist of small talk. So if you're asking me the same fucking questions every day, and I'm excluding, I see Kimmy saying, how are you? How was your day? I'm gonna exclude those. Mm-hmm. Cool. Those are conversation starters. Mm-hmm. How'd you sleep and all that other bullshit? Mm-hmm. Those aren't conversation starters, especially when they're being these questions asked all day, every day, are not conversation starters. They're space fillers. You don't know what to say, so you're gonna continue to ask me the same thing because you know I have to give you an answer. We're not really having a real conversation.
I think it's a relevant question the first start of the day. Every time I talk to Bees, I say, yo, Bees, what's good, my nigga? How you doing?
But Bees is somebody that you know. You're not trying to get to know Bees.
I know you too. What you talking about?
But the topic at hand, I was pointing out because you were saying you don't ask those questions. I was pointing out because you said you don't ask those questions that you do because you ask me those questions every day. But my whole point is that for somebody, back to the topic, for somebody that you're interested in, that you're trying to get to know, asking these questions every day is not conversation starters. They're just space fillers because you may or may not know what to say to them. This isn't an actual conversation. This is just small talk, space fillers.
Go ahead,
Nobody wants to be asked all day long, what you doing, how'd you sleep, every single day. That's not a conversation.
See, that's because we running, it's the wrong type of conversation getters, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm the type of nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to give you, yeah, hey, what's up? How you doing? What's going on? But I'm going to ask you, yo, are you wearing makeup today? Do you really need that makeup today? You don't need those lashes. Yeah, I'm asking you, I'm going to ask you other shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you got overgrown toenails? Do you still? You have roaches? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to approach you with all that. Do you have bad credit? You know, that's one of my top 10 conversation starters right there.
And these sound like bad conversations. If you ask me and I don't know you about my credit, probably won't talk to you again. I feel like it's about chemistry. If you got chemistry with somebody, you ever like dealt with somebody where like y'all can talk for days about anything and you feel open, you feel comfortable enough to open up and tell them the shit that they want to know without them having to ask you 21 questions about your family, about whatever, just because they trying to get that information. Like it's that you offer the information up. Like you ain't never have a conversation where it's like, damn, I could talk to this person all day long about any topic. We go and talk about theories. We talk about this. We talk about that. Rather than you just being asked a million questions over and over and over. It's not about, what I'm saying is that I'm not saying that women don't want to be asked questions or anything like that. Women don't want to have conversation. I'm saying, why is it that this stuff can't happen naturally? I guess. Why is it not natural? Why is it not this conversation being had naturally because of the chemistry? Why is it you got to ask me 21 million fucking questions just because you're trying to hurry and get, it feels like you're trying to hurry and get information out of me so you can know me. Rather than making me comfortable, or not making me comfortable, but me feeling comfortable enough to open up to you and us having good chemistry to have good conversation. So we don't really have to do the whole, what you doing, how'd you sleep all day, every day. It's what I'm saying.
So basically what you're saying is, with a lot of men's approach, it may be all about energy. It's all about the energy that a nigga brings when he first stepped to you. The nigga can come up to you and be like, duh, but you may be feeling that nigga. Like, as Chris Rock says, women most of the time, they know when they want to deal with a nigga within the first 5 fucking minutes. On some real shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's all about the vibe that a nigga brings up. If a nigga has, boom, if you have a soulful, uplifting energy, and a nigga with the same soulful, uplifting energy comes towards you, and and y'all start, it's probably more than likely gonna be a vibe, and y'all can talk about bullshit. But then, what may happen is some niggas, they may approach you and they don't have nothing to say. It's because you have an uplifting vibe. This nigga has a toxic vibe. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of relationships don't get toxic until motherfuckers make it toxic. There could be a toxic person in the relationship, but shit doesn't get toxic until people start making it toxic. You understand what I'm saying? Whether it's positive or negative, it still gets like that. But as for, I feel like men can't approach women. There are not enough gentlemen out here to approach women. You understand what I'm saying? But I feel men can't approach women. The whole thing is, it's just bad rebuttals from You know what? Even better. Men can approach women. Boys don't know how. And that's where the separation is. Some niggas are still boys.
Let me ask this, Tati.
What's up?
You seem like to not like being asked questions. So
That's not.
no.
Nope.
Huh?
That ain't at all true. That's not true. That's not what I'm saying. It's not that I don't like to be asked questions.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to find a way to explain this to y'all because I see the people in the chat and then it's like I don't think y'all understanding what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying that men can't approach women. I'm not saying that you can't approach women or talk about or have small talk. I'm saying there is a big issue nowadays with the way that men approach women, the way that you initially walk up to get a woman's attention, the way that you get her number, etc. That's one thing. I'm also saying that there is an issue with the communication. It's not. It doesn't make women want to get to know you. It makes women just want to, I don't know, ignore you, maybe. I'm not saying I don't like to be asked questions. I've dealt with people where they've asked me so many questions. I'll answer any question you want to know. I'm going to be upfront. I'm going to be real about everything. But from a person that I'm trying to get to know, I don't need you asking me shit like, so what's your favorite color? So tell me about your family. How many siblings do you have?
I agree with you.
What's your credit like? What's this? What's that? You know what I'm saying? I don't know you that well to even know if I want to open up to you and tell you about my family right now at this moment.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to get to know you to see if we vibe good.
Right. So,
but yes, you were right, Bees, when you said women know who, and I believe that saying is about women knowing who they want to have sex with within the first 5 minutes. They know whether or not they're going to let a nigga smash, whether it's about a vibe or it's about the way that he look. But when it comes to a vibe and wanting to open up and allow somebody in, initially, if your approach is wrong, if the conversation is dead, what is there left? Like, there's nothing likable about you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'm not saying that a man needs to go out of his way and create a vibe, because yes, all it does take, I would love for a man to approach me and say, hey, my name is so-and-so. How are you doing? I think you're gorgeous. I would like to get to know you. Can we talk more? Instead, we get, what's your name? How old are you? Where you from?
Well,
let me get your number. It's like, nigga, you ain't even introduced yourself. I don't even know who the fuck you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm not saying that, no, you can't approach women. No, you can't have small talk. I'm strictly that the small talk is strictly for people that ask this same shit all day, every day. And there's no real conversation going on. There's no real vibe. You're not likable. You, at this point, you just bugging me all day, texting me what you doing. How'd you sleep? I don't want to fucking talk to you. I don't want to talk to you. There's nothing here for me to like. What are we talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Is what I'm saying.
Now, like, for me personally, like, kind of like step myself in your shoes. I've been on dates where I've been out with women where they might have asked me a question, I answer, and in my head, I'm hoping this kind of like builds on, like the conversation grows from there, you know. But I know exactly what you mean about people that just be like, they ask this question, and you give them an answer, and you think the conversation might go some direction, but now it's just like, okay, that one ended. Now here goes another question, and then you talk and you give an answer, and you think, okay, is this conversation gonna go further from here? And it's just, okay, I checked off that question. Now here goes this question, and that shit is annoying. I understand that shit. That shit right there is like the worst ever.
I feel like also, you know, it is important to take in the factor that sometimes people are nervous and they don't really know what to say. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, so I saw Khary say that, and the credit score, I was just throwing shit out there because B said that shit. Mm-hmm. But as far as a woman knowing if she want to deal with a man as soon as he walks up, right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I've seen men, because sometimes I'm weird, right? Sometimes men look good. I've dealt with men that have men that approach me that look good, that don't look good, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It don't mean that just because he look good, he gonna get my number. It doesn't, I don't really know if I'm gonna give my number to me personally. I don't know how every other woman reacts, but I don't really know if I'm gonna give a man my number when he walks up to me. It is really about your approach. It is about how you introduce yourself, how you approach me. Now, if you walk up, you introduce yourself, you make me laugh and shit, yeah, I'm gonna probably give you my number because I would like to have another conversation with you. If you walk up to me, you ask me about myself, and you give no information about yourself, nah, I got a boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really about how you approach this situation, how you approach a woman. I do agree with being yourself. I feel like men should stop with the fucking pickup lines. Maybe that work on some women. Maybe it works on some women. But, I don't know. I think it really is about the initial approach. I think it is.
If I use a pickup line, I'm not really interested.
You just trying to hunch?
Yeah, I'm just trying to hunch. If I get you to pick up line, like, I'm already because you ran for the line. Like, you know what I'm saying? You put no defense up, you ran for the line. You know what I'm saying? You didn't present yourself as a lady, if you ask me. That's
Damn,
how I see
you gonna throw it a line and then foul her because she took it?
Huh?
You threw her a line and then you fouled her because she took it? So you gonna throw you gonna throw a pickup line out there, and if she bites, then you don't respect her, type shit.
Yo, because if she bites, listen, Tati, I'm throwing some ghetto shit. I'm throwing some super ghetto shit that really should just be laughed at. It shouldn't be picked up at all. You understand what I'm saying? It's a pass that should be dropped. You know what I'm saying? It should bounce off your jersey.
Listen, what if that made her laugh though?
Yeah, what if she really enjoyed the pass? What if
that made her laugh, Bees, and that's why she bit?
And Khary's been with me back in the days with this dumb shit. So when I'm like, hey, ta-ta-ta-licious. Ta-ta-ta-licious. And they turn around like, hey.
Man.
Okay, now.
But sometimes the pickup jokes, the pickup lines are corny. They're not jokes. Now I'm not gonna cap. I'm a person. If you can make me laugh, you ain't even gotta come to me on no serious shit like, hi, with your shit, with your jacket all together, But I'm a sucker. I like to laugh. I crack jokes all day. Conversations with me consist of quoting movie lines and fucking cracking jokes all day long. So honestly, if you approach me like, even if you approach me on some funny shit, it ain't gotta be no corny ass pickup joke. But if you make me laugh, there is your opening. You get what I'm saying? It's about a vibe. Like, make me laugh, and damn, it's like, okay. And then introduce yourself. I might ask you, what's your name? Introduce yourself. Then you have your opening, then you got the number. It be niggas that just be like, I had a dude approach me. I went to 7th Grove this past weekend. I feel like I'm yelling, but the mic just right here. I went to 7th Grove this past weekend, right? Which is like a lounge / club, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was supposed to be a college party. It was supposed to be like FAMU versus USF because they had a game in Tampa. So I'm like, me and my homegirls go, just, trying to chill. Hella old dudes in there. It's supposed to be a after party college situation for the game.
How old?
It's like, listen, you look around the room, it's hella niggas in the room with gray beards, gray in their hair. This is a college party. You feel what I'm saying? College party.
Yo,
so initially...
Time out. You in the South. I'm sorry. Old niggas, young South tail. Them old niggas be what you call it. Be having the keys in the van, the cooler with the soda in the back.
And
you know what I'm talking about.
Listen, but let me say, I ain't mad at it, right? I ain't mad at it. Young women sometimes like older dudes. Ain't nothing wrong with it. But, right? And of age women. Let's put that in there. Let's throw that in there.
Okay.
But
No Kelvin.
Of age.
No Kelvin.
But
No Kelvin.
so I look around, so I'm already peeping the room. Like I done walked in the music. I don't even really do clubs and shit like that anyway. I don't even know why I went. And I'm peeping the room. Hella niggas in here with gray in their hair and their beard. Clearly y'all are here for the young women.
I hear you. I'm listening. I'm just getting something to drink.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sitting, me and my homegirl, we sitting down, we done ordered some food, some drinks, we chilling. And it's we're sitting like there's like booths, I guess you call it.
Mm-hmm.
Sitting in a booth. Right next to us is another table with another booth. A guy was sitting there, his homeboy was sitting across from him. And homeboy sitting across from him. And I'm talking to my homegirl, like like deep in the conversation, turned this way. He's sitting behind me. Dude, like taps me on the shoulder mid conversation. And now I'm not gonna lie, this weekend I was not approachable. Not approachable. I was already, as soon as the dude talked to me, nah, I'm good, I'm straight. Thanks, bye. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Taps me on the shoulder. Actually, no. I'm sorry. My bad. He did not tap me on the shoulder. I'm talking to my homegirl. I'm scrolling through my phone. My phone is on the table. He walks by to sit down and picks up my phone and sits down.
Picks up your phone.
Listen,
You ain't smack him?
Listen, I don't play that. That ain't cute to me. I don't play that. I don't know you. Put my shit down. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
That's not a conversation starter. So I looked at him and I said, no, give me my shit. And he says, you should let me put my number in here. For what? I don't know you. I don't know your name. I don't want to talk to you. And you just took my phone off the table. You're a stranger. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So he tries to start conversation from that. Because I'm assuming he realized, damn.
That was a pickup line, by the way.
I feel like he realized, huh?
No, go ahead, baby. Go ahead. Go.
I feel like he realized, like, damn, no, she not playing that. Let me find another, you know? So he asked me, what's your name? I said Tati. And I'm trying to get back to talk to my homegirl. Then he asked me something, you live here? You go to school here? And I said, and then he asked me something else before I can even answer either of those questions. And I'm like, what's your name? What do you do? Like, you asking me a million questions. What's your name? What do you do? So I feel like it's common courtesy when you ask somebody their name, you know?
Mm-hmm.
What's your name? Okay, my name is so-and-so. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Ain't none of that going on. So I don't know who the fuck I'm talking to. And I didn't even really want to talk to you. You just kind of forced your way in here by taking my phone, which ain't cute either. So dude tells me his name, whatever his name was. He says he works doing something. Asks me what I do. I tell him what I do. Right? Mm-hmm. So he's like, oh, okay, you own a business, you whatever. Oh, okay, me too. Okay, cool. So then I'm trying to get back to my conversation. I turn to talk back to my homegirl. He taps me on the shoulder. What do you want, sir? What do you want? I turn to him and he asked me something else. I don't remember. I said, how old are you? So now I'm about to fuck with you how you fucking with me. How old are you? He said, guess. I said, you must be over 30 because only men over 30 want you to guess how old they are. He says, what? How old are you? No. Answer my question. How old are you? Guess what I look like. I'm not guessing. Oh, okay, I'm 44. Okay. So I thought, right? Mm-hmm. Tell him how old I am, and he asked for my number. I tell him, no, I have a boyfriend. Throughout the night, he's tapping me on the shoulder, trying to talk to me, trying to whatever. So I give him my business card. Here you go. He thought I was giving him my number. That's my little trick, y'all, if y'all don't know. When dudes ask me for my number, I give him my business card because it don't have my number on it. Got my Instagram and my website. But anyway, so I give him my business card.
Get your followers up.
There you go. So I give him my business card, and you know, he just all night just bugging me. So it's just, I don't know. I forgot why I was even telling that story. But like, it was just like, it's just about the way that you approach people. It's just about the way that you approach people. It's like nowadays dudes try to be they think so hard about how to talk to a woman that they still end up doing the wrong shit.
Yeah, I don't think at all. I just be like, hey, how you doing? My name is Khary. And it's either, ew, get the fuck out my face, or
ew?
Yeah, I've had that happen.
I don't think I've ever said ill to a man.
I've had that happen. This happened to me in New York. It had to happen to me in the South.
That's a New York thing.
It had to happen to me in New York, in Florida. It happened to me in New York. Right. And the thing is, and she was looking at me kind of hard too. So I thought I was like, I thought we made eye contact and you wanted me to holler at
me. Not ew.
You like this. Ew.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly, nigga.
So they look like,
exactly.
So they judging you off rip in front of your face.
Yeah,
like,
and I was fresh too. I was fresh.
Or so you thought.
No, I was fresh. I was fresh.
She wasn't even gonna wait to tell a homegirl later, like, ew, this nigga just walked up to me. She was just like, ew, nigga, move.
I was fresh too.
Yo, listen, but you wanna know the shit you get ill doing in New York? Because your shirt is ironed.
Because your shirt is ironed?
Yeah. They want wrinkle niggas now, yeah.
Bro, I'm the opposite. I can't stand a wrinkly nigga, boy.
Yo, me and Tati was gonna hang out one day. I had on like a t-shirt that just had wrinkles in it. She was like, yo, you gotta change your shirt or iron it or something.
No, but you ain't going nowhere with me with no wrinkles in your shirt, your pants, none of that shit.
Totally off topic. Totally off topic.
For Tati. Gold star.
Totally off topic. Totally
we ain't
off topic.
Doing that.
I got mad shirts in my closet I don't wear simply because I have to iron them.
You need to start ironing them.
Like I got polos in there that I washed. The collars ain't fresh. I just don't wear them because I gotta iron them. Yeah.
Damn.
But no, let's get back. See me when me personally, I like when women holler at me. You know, when women ask me how I'm doing. You know, when they ask me what my name is, I'd be like, "Oh shit, how you doing?" You know, but it hasn't happened to me in a while. But it has happened to me, and I rather appreciate that. You know, kind of makes my job a little bit easier. You know. But.
See, me and my homegirls was talking about that the other day too. Like, I'm gonna be real blunt here, y'all. Don't eat me up in the chat, but. It's like dudes want to be treated like women nowadays. Like the shit's wild. Dudes want treatment that they're supposed to be giving to men. And by that, I mean dudes that you don't know. I'm not talking about your man, because it is completely okay for you to cater to your man, for you to take him on dates, all that type of shit. I encourage
but
that.
It's your man.
But
I got you.
Your man.
Initial meeting.
Niggas you meeting, they want you to talk to them first and shit. Not saying that a woman should never approach a man. Not saying that. But I had a whole debate on Facebook the other day. A girl had proposed to her man, and he like left her there and grabbed the hand of another woman and walked off. She was sitting there looking crazy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo.
Part of me think that was staged.
It was not staged. It was not staged. I read, found the girls.
Hold up. But I need more background story on that. Because who's to say that nigga actually wanted to be with her?
Listen, it wasn't staged, right? So they did a whole finding the girls page and everything. So shorty, like, it's a big dinner. Their family's there, family and friends, right? She gets up. The clip only starts to where she gets on her knee. It doesn't start before that.
Right.
Shorty, there's another girl. So they're standing here. There's another girl sitting at the table right here, right next to where she's leaning, where he's standing.
It looks like they're at some type of dinner.
That's what I said. So Shorty is sitting at the table watching, like already just kind of looking like, you know, just looking like, look at this shit, this goofy ass shit going on. Anyway, this is Shorty sitting at the table, not the girl proposing. The girl proposes, and dude just like, you know, kind of like gets a little upset and then grabs Shorty's hand that's sitting at the table, because clearly he was fucking with the girl that was sitting at the table, and maybe the girl that was proposing to him. The girl that was proposing to him was his girlfriend. The girl at the table, I don't know who she was. I don't know if she was her friend, if she was a family friend. I don't know. But he picked her hand, grabbed her, and started going to the door. Shorty that proposed it, her dad, like grabbing him by the, you know, ready to fight him. Like, why the fuck would you do my daughter like that? You know? Shit was crazy. So I posted, I would never understand women proposing to men. It makes me cringe every time. Now, this is my personal opinion, right? People were saying all types of stuff, and it was actually dudes. So you don't think that what's wrong with a woman knowing what she wants? What all this shit, right? And it's like, come on, bro. Like, what do y'all want? Do y'all want to be treated like bitches, or do y'all want to be treated like men? Because all I see on social media is, oh, take me out. I want my drawers pulled down while I pretend to be asleep too. Propose to me. What's wrong with that? You know what I'm saying?
You know why?
Pay my bill. Pay for my haircut.
You know why that is? So
it's like, do y'all want to be protectors and providers, or do y'all want us to court you like bitches?
See,
what do y'all want? What y'all want?
I think that's one of the issues. And that's
what do you want?
And when I say that is because when I said what I mentioned earlier, you know, women have new school ways but want old school values. And that's why men are saying those things, because women want men to be providers and all of these other things, but then also want to be like treated as equals and this and that, you know, which a woman should be. But I'm talking about in a marriage, in a relationship where you want the man to take care of everything.
No.
Wait, let me finish.
Protecting and providing does not mean take care of everything.
And historically it does.
No.
Other than
protecting and providing means that you're able to provide for your family. It don't mean that you have to pay all the bills. Protecting means that you make sure your family is secure and nobody fucks with them. That's why I'm clarifying for you, because I hear you going on the, oh, women want the old school ways. That's not what it means. When I say men should be protectors and providers, I mean I'ma fuck with a man that can provide. In a situation. What? You
going 50-50 with a provider?
Bro, let me talk.
If he's providing,
I'm gonna fuck with a man. I'm gonna fuck with a man that has a job that can provide with me. A man that can provide for me if something happened where maybe I lose my job, whatever. A man that can provide for his family, that can provide for me, that can protect me, secure me, make sure I'm good. A man, right? I'm not finna date a nigga that ain't got a job, that's trying to leech off me, that gotta come live with me. That's not a protector. That's not a provider. That's none of that. So when people say protecting and providing, that don't mean old school ways of, oh, we all looking for a man to pay all the bills, but we don't want, we want to feel independent. No. That just means that I want a man that's gonna be able to match me, pretty much. If I can pay all these bills, he can come in and he can help me with such. It don't matter if you going, we don't need to talk about 50-50, 60-40, none of that shit. A man that can come in and help you do what you already doing for yourself, and y'all build together. And I don't mean by help, I don't mean take over and take care of you. A man that can add to that. So let's not go to old school ways and none of that shit. We're not talking about a man that's gonna pay all the bills. We're not talking about that. We talking about a man that's gonna get out there. He has ambition. He has goals. He has a job. He can provide. Period.
Okay, so 50-50 is cool.
Again, I'm not finna comment on 50-50, 60-40, none of that shit. Because everybody don't do shit 50-50. You laughing, but I'm dead ass serious. Everybody don't do shit 50-50. Just because you got a man, it don't mean you splitting rent, lights, all that shit down the middle.
I'm asking a question. I
already answered your question. I'm not speaking on 50-50 or 60-40. Right, so I'm just saying a man that can come in and also pay bills. A man that can also take care of the household. That can fix your car or take it to get serviced when it gets fucked up. That's what I'm talking about. Basically, that's not a bum.
Okay.
Literally.
Well, I'm talking about historically the phrase provider and protector meant the man was taking care of everything, because if the nigga was providing food, they wasn't going out hunting together.
That's not all that phrase means. That's what it meant back then. But a protector and a provider does not just mean
I said
providing 100%.
Thought with old school ways. That's why there was the distinction. That's why I'm clarifying for you, because you're saying it seems like women want they want to think modern days shit and still want protecting and providing, which is old school shit. That's why I clarified for you. That's not what women want. All women don't want a man that's gonna come in and take care of, to pay all the damn bills. Because you know what those situations end up in? Controlling ass situations, just like they did back in the day. So when a woman is saying she wants a protector and a provider, yes. I've actually been a protector and provider and provided 100% and never had no controlling ways. I never felt I had to tell a motherfucker to do anything. You have your own mind. You make your own choices. You can do whatever you want.
Okay,
you want to go out, you go out. You want to do this, you want to do that. Yes.
If you feel like, if you, and by controlling, let me clarify. If you've ever felt like I'm paying all the bills, I'm funding your school, I'm sending you money to do this, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm paying for all of this, I'm providing shit, I'm fixing shit. So when I get home, the house at least needs to be clean. Dinner needs to be cooked. The kids should at least be taken care of. That is controlling. It's gonna get controlling.
And guess what?
Wait, let me finish. No. I'm not even, Khary, I'm not even directly talking about you. I'm talking about most situations where it normally ends up like that. Because guess what? If you're dependent on somebody solely, if you're completely dependent on somebody financially to take care of you, it normally ends up in a controlling situation, because it has to be some give and take. If I'm paying all the bills, yes, I'm going to expect you to clean the house. I'm going to expect you to at least make me some dinner when I get home, because I've been working all day to pay the fucking bills. That's normally how those situations end up. So that's what I mean by controlling. It normally ends up in some type of way like that. But that's not what the fuck women want nowadays. I'm not even speaking for all women. I'm just saying, you using the term as protecting and providing and only like sticking it to some old school ass shit is crazy. Because by protecting and providing, it literally just means that women don't want a fucking bum. We don't want a nigga that's gonna come in and leech off us. We want to know that if we fall off, I got a nigga that's gonna make sure I'm straight. Period. That don't gotta mean that you paying all the bills. That don't mean that you doing it yourself. That don't gotta mean I'm lazy. That don't gotta mean none of that shit. It just means I want to make sure I want to be with a man that can do what I could do, and vice versa. If my nigga fall off, I got him too. That don't mean none of that old school shit, which is why I was clarifying for you.
Okay. All right, so you're not going to answer the 50-50.
All right, no. What's the point of answering 50-50? Because again, people don't go 50-50.
Yes, they do.
People don't always go 50-50,
households in the country.
I've been in situations where a nigga paid the bills, I paid the smaller bills. That ain't 50-50. So again, you stuck on a fucking number. Answer the question.
It's not the number per se.
So why you stuck on it if I already said I'm not finna even acknowledge that?
Because it just bypassed the whole question I actually had. So, but that's besides the point of this conversation, you know. All right. But no, I think most people should just be their self when they talk to people. If I can't be myself and I'm trying to speak to a woman, it's like, oh well, this ain't for me.
It was.
What's that?
And I was answering somebody in the chat.
Cheryl says she's looking for a man that can cook. She hates cooking. Get a meal plan.
I come to find a lot of women don't like cooking.
Yeah, they don't. Some do, some don't. I don't like cleaning. I don't mind cooking. I hate the cleaning portion. That's the part that really fucks me up.
That's why you gotta clean as you go, man. Must learn to clean as you go.
Yeah, even then, it's still I don't want to do it. You know.
Like I'm a little different because like when it comes to like cleaning and shit like that, like I don't want no woman doing none of that shit for me. It's a lot of shit that I don't be wanting women to do for me.
I feel you.
You know what I mean? and it's not. It has nothing to do with the woman itself. It's just, I guess maybe it's a little. Okay, we can say it's a little over masculine. I feel like a woman can't do nothing better than what I could do for myself.
I feel I could do everything for myself, so
yeah.
I guess I don't really need anybody in my life. I just want somebody in my life type of shit, you know?
Every now and then, you know, a man needs a love headlock, but, you know, other than that, is,
you know?
That's how I feel sometimes, you know?
Yeah. So I guess the best way to approach women is to just be yourself, you know, because at some point yourself is gonna come out. You're not gonna be able to be a fake you forever. So just be yourself, and the person that wants to fuck with you will fuck with you, you know. There was like a meme going around, which I felt, me personally, in my opinion, was kind of true. You know, I think. I said I like when women talk to me because I really feel like women actually choose the men they want to holler at. You know what I'm saying? Because men are hollering at women all day, you know, and women decide who they want to talk to. So women actually choose the man they want to be with, you know, but ultimately, the men choose the woman they want to marry, you know? So it was like, that was like the meme that was going around. It's like, women choose the man they want to be with, men choose the woman they want to marry. You know what I'm saying? It was like, know the difference. And I was like, that's kind of interesting, you know? Which, it's deep if you think about it, but then it's not too deep. You know? But that's just for like, some people really look at marriage as like a goal in life. Some people don't, you know? All right, but I guess we can move on from there. You know, anybody heard about a possible Fugees reunion?
Possible what?
Fugees reunion.
Huh?
A Fugees reunion.
Oh no, I ain't heard about that.
Yeah, they talking about doing a reunion where they might have like a concert or maybe even an album or some shit like that.
I mean, might be too late.
You think it might be too late? Would you like to see them perform The Score again?
That would be nice. Yo, listen, that was one of the best like stage performance for an album. You know what I'm saying? The Fugees, like they had one of the best. The Score, that album, stage-wise performance, that was just like a good all around for them.
Mm-hmm.
It was one of like Score album was one of the best stage performances I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, I can't say that.
I thought that was dope too. I'm actually looking forward to a Fugees reunion and seeing some type of show. Hopefully they stream it somewhere because I'm not sure where the performance would be, but I think me personally, I think it would probably be like a one show only type of thing. I'm not sure they would be doing it a tour of their show. So me personally, I would like to see it. You know, I would hope it would be streamed. I would probably pay for it if it was streamed. Khary in the chat says Lauryn Hill ain't showing up. Let's not get our hopes up. Go ahead.
I don't think their fan base is strong enough for a tour.
What, the Fugees?
Like, no, listen, and I'm saying in America, just because of the way music is now, you don't hear like, okay, radio wise, I don't know. I can't speak for like Tampa in Florida. I don't know how that goes.
You go
like,
to a
New
show?
York wise,
would you go to a show?
Would I go see the Fugees?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And every other 40 plus nigga, yeah, every 40 plus nigga in the Bronx would go see, and in New York would go see him too.
I'm going to see them for Lauren. I'm not even going to see them for Wyclef and Pras. You understand what I'm saying? And if she doesn't show up, then I'm disappointed.
Mm-hmm. And I'm saying every 40 plus nigga in New York is going with their girl too. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, it would be a lot of what you call it, but I don't think like America wide, I don't think it would be a lot of tour dates. I think there would be more tour dates overseas than here.
Yeah, I think there would just be one show. That's why I said I hope they stream it.
Mm.
You
And
know?
it's either gonna be in Cali or New York. Like,
hopefully New York, maybe New Jersey. That's where they from. I'm not sure where the fuck they live.
oh, I can see it being from Jersey,
Yeah.
being in Jersey.
How about you, Tati? Would you go see a Fugees show?
I'm with Bees. I would go see the Fugees for Lauren. So if she doesn't show up, I would definitely be disappointed as well.
The last time I seen the Fugees in front of the State Building, 125th Street, that concert.
See, and that's a performance I didn't see.
I saw that performance. That shit was crazy. That shit was crazy.
I was in college.
Got you. That performance was crazy, yo. Yeah, I just so happened up on a fucking concert. I didn't even realize the concert was going on. I just went to visit my dad, who lived on 135th in St. Nick Terrace. And I used to walk across 125th Street. My pops was like, yo, there's a concert on 125th Street this week. And when he said concert, I kind of underestimated his word of concert. Because my dad used to say, yo, the bands at Orchard Beach playing in front of just a crowd circling was a concert. So that's what I kind of thought when he said there's a concert. And I thought it was like some small shit. No, there was a full-blown setup and everything. There was like 100,000 people out there. But I saw the Fugees perform, and I was close to the stage. That shit was dope. You know? Also saw Wu-Tang perform that day, too. Wu-Tang? And Biggie? And Junior Mafia? And Goody Mob? Yeah, that was a classic fucking show, y'all. I wish I had a camera with me. Nah, but I would go see that show. If they do have a show in this vicinity, I'm going to check it out. I
heard Lauryn Hill was supposed to be in Australia.
If they did it, I could actually. They probably get more money because I know it's about the money. They probably get more money doing small venues. Just saying, like, venues that could probably hold like 1,000 people.
They would have to sell those in secret, though. How do you do that?
Nah, you could do that. Like, yo, Snoop tours like that all the time.
I mean to do that.
You know what I'm saying?
Smaller concert?
I guess. I don't know. I've never heard of a Snoop concert, actually. You know?
I remember Lauryn Hill was supposed to do a smaller concert here in Tampa. She didn't show up. It was like a K. Michelle. K. Michelle was late as hell. Lauryn Hill was supposed to be there. I think she didn't show up. I think I heard that Lauryn Hill 2022 is supposed to be in Australia, though. Like, she's supposed to have a concert in Australia. I wonder if she shows up to that.
Got you. That'll be interesting.
Fam, Snoop tours with it'd be him, Warren G, and OT Genesis.
All right.
I like OT Genesis. That's the dude that be crip walking.
Yeah, he's actually OT Genesis got awesome stage performance, stage presence.
Never seen it, but he's schooled by
hype man.
He's schooled by Busta Rhymes, so I'm not surprised.
He do that. He's a Cali dude too. Like he's got a different type of energy. You know?
I love seeing him crip walk. C-walk, what they call it. I love seeing him do that.
I'm laughing at Khary in the chat.
That's my favorite part.
He says, yo, Khary, why you ain't take me that day? Mad foul. Yo, he's talking about why I didn't take him with me to my dad's house. I'm not sure, actually. I don't think I actually planned on going out there. I think I just went out there on a humbug and shit like that, and then he told me about it. I didn't really. I don't know. All right, but let's move on. I saw a story the other day that said unvaccinated TikTokers are calling themselves Purebloods. Which I thought was kind of funny.
Be a whole thing of vampires out here.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah, yo, they call themselves Purebloods. Which I think is a funny name for not being vaccinated, because if you're saying you're pure blood because you're not vaccinated, then you're not really a pure blood, because there's chances are you're vaccinated already. just not this vaccine, but other vaccines.
Listen. When you ain't there a shot you get like when you 5 and you get like your last one you 18, a booster or something like that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
you're vaccinated.
Yeah, you know, pretty much what you have to do before you can actually go to school. You know.
Yeah.
So they might well just call themselves the unnew vaccinated instead of purebloods. I just thought that was kind of funny.
Call themselves just nothing. I mean, I'm not sure who. I said they should just not call themselves anything. Like,
or they can just call themselves like a.
Who the hell is actually gonna be calling y'all pureblood? Right now.
I would much rather call them the way Jazzo ended his verse on Jigga What, you know? He called himself the D-O-Originator. Jigga What?
Listen, I can't stand these TikTok trends.
I know, yo, it's crazy. It's crazy. TikTok is funny shit. I actually just recently installed it, though. I didn't log in the other day. I need to log in and post some more Khary script content.
Yeah, I got a TikTok and I ain't made a video.
I haven't made no personal. I've only posted Khary crib clips, and they actually muted one of my clips I posted. I was like, what the fuck? I posted 2 clips. They muted the second one. I'm like, why the fuck did they mute this clip? I'm like, yo, why did they mute it?
I think I'm gonna do a dance video.
A dance video? Do the Bezo dance.
You should do the Omarion challenge, bitch.
Yo, that's what I was thinking of.
Yeah. That man.
I got a nice box with my
You saw the videos I sent in the group chat, Biz?
Tati says I dance like Omarion.
You saw the video
Omarion dances
the videos
like me.
I sent in the group chat?
Yeah, I saw that.
Bro, you gotta redo the video. You gotta clip it and do a side by side and redo the video so you can like. Those videos are funny as hell, bro. I was crying laughing.
I never thought he could dance.
What's crazy is
You never thought he could dance, Bees? Tati said she had to go back and look at his shit.
I don't even know. So back then, I was just in love with Omarion. I didn't care if he could dance. I loved his music. Like, I didn't really think of him as a dancer.
Mm-hmm.
But after seeing this shit, I went back and watched some of his videos. He wasn't doing a damn thing in those videos. Like, he was just doing some, some... That was the video I watched.
Did you ever
just moving around?
Do you remember when people used to say that Omarion should battle Chris Brown in the dancing? Yeah. You recall that?
And Chris Brown.
When was that?
Chris Brown would have destroyed him.
Definitely would have destroyed him.
After seeing that, now you're like, okay, yeah, he had no fucking chance.
That's like a TikTok video I saw from what was it? People were doing the same thing from the movie Save the Last Dance. the white girl, her little ballet, dance. People was doing it like side by side to the clip. I'm like, yo, this girl wasn't doing shit.
Mm-hmm.
She was just doing some random ass stuff. It wasn't even dance. Like, y'all couldn't teach her an actual dance routine. But now it makes me want to go back and see everything from back in the day because we weren't paying attention, clearly. Like, they wasn't doing shit. They was getting away with a lot of bullshit.
Yo, you want to know a movie that...
Yeah, how did we get on this? We was talking about pureblood vaccines.
I don't know. But yo, you want to know a movie where a nigga couldn't dance and they made it and he taught another nigga how not to dance?
What movie was this?
Footloose.
Yeah.
I don't even remember that movie, to tell you the truth.
Yo,
I really don't remember it either, but I didn't expect you to say Footloose.
But yo,
I just remember a lot of this shit. I just remember a lot of this shit.
Yo, that's what it was. Yo, fam.
Motherfuckers running in place.
You thinking of what's that shit? You thinking of she's a maniac.
Yeah, shit like that. Didn't they do that in Footloose? They didn't do that shit in Footloose?
Nah.
Man. Now, you know what? This shit makes me want to go back and watch You Got Served and look at them damn dance moves. Because I feel like that whole movie may have been some bullshit.
Now, that shit, they dead ass dancing in that shit. They dead ass dancing.
That's what I feel. That's what I remember. But now after watching him dance, I feel like I gotta go back and watch it just to make sure.
Okay,
was y'all really doing it for Lil Saint, or was y'all doing some bullshit now?
That movie might be the blueprint for how niggas dance right now.
Okay, I'm gonna go back and watch it though, because I feel like I wasn't paying attention.
I don't know how we got here, but honestly, Footloose days, if it wasn't Breaking or Breaking 2, the Electric Boogaloo, I wasn't fucking with it. If I pulled this shit up and they didn't have hip hop within the first 10 minutes, I was like, get this shit out of here. Nigga, The Breakfast Club is lucky it got me to watch the whole shit. I only watched it because it was rated R, I'll tell you the truth. I was like, oh shit, it's rated R at 10 o'clock in the morning, The Breakfast Club. Like, there wasn't no hip hop in it, but I only watched it because it was rated R. I was like, I don't normally watch rated R movies at 10:30 in the morning. So I'm gonna watch
but that shit wound up being a good ass movie, yo.
Hell yeah, it was one of my favorite movies as a kid. Knowing I wasn't supposed to be watching it when I was watching it. And I was like fucking 9 or some shit like that. So that shit on a Saturday morning, that shit came on the movie channel. The movie channel wasn't like, okay, HBO had this rule. I'm not sure if HBO still has this rule. They might actually still have it. But HBO wouldn't show movies that was rated R until after 9 p.m. You know? The movie channel didn't have that rule. You know, so like some shit like Howard the Duck might have went off or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I wake up on a Saturday morning, walk in the living room, fucking Howard the Duck is on. I'm like, oh shit. So I'm watching it and shit, right? And normally when a movie would end, the movie would end and then they would show you like previews of some other movies that's going to be showing on that channel, right? So Howard the Duck ended. The shit said, coming up next, The Breakfast Club. I was like, what the fuck is The Breakfast Club? I don't want to watch no Breakfast Club. Let me go get some fucking breakfast, right? And then instead of showing previews, it just said, this movie is rated R. I said, oh, this movie's rated R. I'll get breakfast later. Let's see what this rated R movie's about. You know, my parents wasn't here to say, yo, you can't watch this movie. You know, so I said, let me watch it. And that's how I first watched The Breakfast Club. But yes, Chris Brown would destroy many men and women in dancing and shit like that. You know, and unvaccinated people should not be calling themselves purebloods. And I'm not sure how we got here. You wanted to add something before we move on, Bees?
Damn, I forgot what I was gonna say. So fuck it. Wasn't important.
Did anybody see this video of Drake playing Tory Lanez in basketball?
No.
I didn't. I heard it almost got heated though.
It almost got. I only saw a brief a clip of it. But from watching the video, I just got reminded of how short Tory Lanez is.
Yeah, he's very short.
Yeah, I was like, damn, nigga. Shouldn't be looking that small, yo. You shouldn't be looking that small, yo. Let me see if I can play a quick video of it. All right. You ready? Here we go. Look how tiny the nigga is. Yeah, fam. I was like, yo, that nigga's mad tiny, yo. How that nigga so small?
It don't help that the video's so far away too. He just looks so tiny.
I know his head comes up to like Drake's shoulder.
He look like somebody's kid.
Drake is probably like 5'11". I don't know how tall Drake is, but that nigga looks small.
That is crazy.
Yo, Khary in the chat says, yo, that little nigga death pulled a gun on Meg.
He got little man syndrome. Them little tiny men be angry. I remember I was supposed to go on a date with a little. Say what?
Would you date somebody shorter than you, Tati? What's that, Bees?
He definitely pulled the gun on her, huh?
That's what Khary said.
Listen.
Would you date a nigga shorter than you, Tati?
Yeah.
I've dated a guy shorter than me. Now that short, I'm not sure.
How much shorter? Did he like come up to you?
He wasn't that short. He wasn't that much shorter than me, but he was shorter than me.
Okay, so he was shorter than you to the point like.
No, he was probably like.
Okay, you clearly knew it. You clearly eyebrows. Knew it. Yeah, wasn't like shoulder to shoulder.
There was a dude I was supposed to go on a date with, and he like kind of stood me up or whatever, and then showed up later. And Like this dude, like we had FaceTimed and like was on the phone, you know, getting to know each other.
All right, so was his
Dude was
FaceTime so like he had to look down at his FaceTime?
No, dude was like, you know, he had a deep voice, you know, like I remember I was so excited to meet him and shit, bro. Dude stood me up. I was already mad, and then he comes like hours later, and he's short as fuck.
How does short niggas stand you up?
Like he was
waka waka waka.
Man, he was like probably like 5. I want to say about 5'4".
5'4" with a fat ass.
What the fuck, Khary? He was probably like 5'4", and like dude's voice was not deep. He pulled up with an attitude with me because I didn't want to go out with him after he was hours late. Wait. And I had an attitude because you didn't tell me you was a fucking midget and dwarf, excuse me. You didn't tell me you were a fucking dwarf. Mm-hmm. And what the fuck happened to the deep voice? Like, this is not... I was catfish. This is not who the fuck I was talking to.
You ever seen Home Alone 2?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I barely remember it.
He had his recorder. This is Kevin McAllister, the father.
Yeah.
He was on the phone with you like that. And then when
listen, it was so natural though. Like, and I remember talking to my homegirl, like, girl, I love his voice. He sounds so good on the phone. Like, I can't wait to meet him. You know, he's so cute. Whatever. He gets to the house.
So yeah, he never seen you.
She saw him.
Like,
no,
I seen him though. I seen him though. Like, we FaceTime, we video chat. We were talking. There were nights where we were talking all night long.
You saw like the shoulders up, right?
You know.
And he had a long neck.
And he lived in Lakeland. I should have known because he lived in Lakeland. I don't date nobody from Lakeland. I should have already known. But
he discriminated on the vicinity.
Yeah. Have you been to Lakeland? It's nothing but fucking crackheads. People get scammed people get what is it called? People get set up and shit. It's a whole bunch of bad shit in Lakeland, and you don't want to date nobody. Go over there, none of that shit.
I was actually talking to this girl one time from Lakeland, and like it kind of like slowly turned into like, can you kind of coach my brother on life and not committing suicide? You know, like I was like, oh, this is weird.
That took a very dark turn.
It did, but that's kind of like what happened though. Like, she was like, yeah, my brother, I think he's thinking about committing suicide and shit like that. I'm like, you know what? After reading some of the shit that he's posting, I agree with you. You know? I told the nigga how to make music and do music. He started doing music. I think he might have not killed himself. I haven't checked up on him, no. But I think I might have helped. But besides that, Drake.
What the fuck?
What?
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 Did you just say you think he might have killed himself?
Might have not.
Oh, I'm like, what the fuck, Khary?
Not was in there. With a big N and an O and a T. You know, it was just
and your next thing was, I think I might have helped him. Like, what the fuck? Like,
no, it was might have helped him like find like he likes to do things and like helped him feel like, you know what, I kind of think I want to live and do things.
Look, I'm like, yo, Khary, you did not have to tell this story. You could have kept that one to yourself.
All right, but let's move on, because from what I got from that video of Drake and Tory Lanez playing was neither one of them are very good in basketball, and that's it, really. All right, but in other celebrity news, Paul Wall is the latest celebrity to say they do not shower on a daily basis.
It's all the white people. I ain't surprised.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, he also says he doesn't use deodorant neither.
I'm not surprised.
And he learned that after stop not using deodorant, your body stops smelling until you hug somebody that smells, and then that smell gets on you and you're stuck.
He said that?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Okay, I don't know about all that, but I
nostrils are used to it.
Yeah, like not everybody has to wear deodorant. For a little minute, I didn't wear deodorant, but it didn't mean that I just was walking around stink or musky. Like when I was plant-based, I didn't like my whole body smell like changed. And after like conditioning my body for like a few weeks, I would just rub shea butter under my arms and I'll be fine for the whole day. And it's like your body kind of gets used to that. So I'm not really looking at them weird for the deodorant thing, except for that last part. But the bathing thing that's wild to me. A lot of people don't use deodorant because it has aluminum in it. Some people choose the aluminum-free deodorant. Some people choose not to use deodorant. So I ain't knocking that.
Yeah, I don't knock that
the
part.
bathing part is the big problem. Yeah. Well, it's not my problem. I don't care. I wash my ass, so it's not my business. But that's weird.
I agree with you. I wash my ass. Yo, Bees, let me ask you something, Bees. What do you say, musky or musty? What do you say?
I say musty.
Musty with a T or a K?
With a T.
With a T. I think it's a up north, down south thing. Cause I think a lot of people down south say musky with a K. Mm-hmm. You know, and a lot of people and the up north say with a T. You know, they both pretty much mean the same exact thing, though. You know,
nigga's musky. Nah, that nigga's musty, son.
Nah, we say musky. Nigga, musky as hell. With your musky ass. I remember my mama used to say that.
It sounds like you saying mud ski to me.
I feel like maybe that's where it comes from. It's more like a musk. It's like he's musky. Mm-hmm. But it's the same, you know, it means the same thing.
Right.
So it's like my mom used to get y'all musky ass out my damn car. Smelling like onions and Fritos in here.
Okay. they pretty much mean the same thing, but there's slight differences.
I'm not saying that the literal definition. I'm saying
yeah. I'm just saying there's slight differences. No, but they're interchangeable in my book. You know, I'm just saying it just for musky is having a smell or taste of musk or suggestive of musk, where musty is having a stale, moldy, or damp smell. You know? So maybe that's why up north uses musty instead of musky, because up north it's a little more damp, maybe. You know? They're like, oh, nigga, you are musty. I had to get used to the musky, but they mean the same damn thing in my book. You the funky ass nigga. You know? All right, let's get into something a little more serious. You know, we're gonna get into something a little more serious. Border Patrol. What y'all think of Border Patrol?
Oh, the repeat of this Jim Crow shit?
Yeah. You know? I tried to look at the picture and try to find a reason to shoot him some bail, to where it was like, okay, maybe they're not using whips, but I'm looking at it, I'm like, you know what? Those are the whips they use to whip the motherfucking horse ass to go faster. Those are the motherfucking giddy up motherfucking whips.
Yeah, for real. That shit's
Listen.
So I tried to find a way to like say, you know what? Maybe they wasn't whips. You know, I tried. I don't know why I tried, but I tried just to try to be like kind of like impartial. You know, try to find. But I couldn't find it.
The media described them as whip-like cords. No, motherfucker, those are whips.
Whips, yeah.
And they were any cord that you use as a whip is a motherfucking whip. Mm-hmm. I don't know what you know what I'm saying?
You're right.
Like, it's a whip. And it's crazy out of all forms. First off, let's start here. Fleeing refuge is not illegal. So what they were doing was not illegal.
Right.
Not illegal at all. So you really just didn't want them here. Mm-hmm. And out of all tactics, you took a whip. A white man on a horse. Mm-hmm. That's what you decided to do to black people.
Yeah, that nigga was having motherfucking...
I'm not even just blaming that one person, because it was multiple people
they
out
were
there
fulfilling
doing
fantasies, in my opinion.
And what's crazy is we haven't heard the president speak out about anything about it, speak on it at all. It's been what, a day, two days?
And you know
he speak out on everything else.
You know what one of those reasons are? You know what one of those reasons are? This is one of those matters where he really has nobody supporting him. You know?
No, I'm not giving that to him.
No, that's one of the reasons why he hasn't spoken out. It's because he doesn't know what the fuck to say.
No, I'm not supporting that. I'm not giving him no benefit of the doubt.
No, that's not a benefit of the doubt.
To me, it's the benefit of the doubt because wrong is wrong. So you should have spoke up, period. It don't matter who's supporting you. It don't matter none of that shit. So giving him an excuse, I feel like he didn't say anything because nobody's supporting him is the benefit of the doubt to me. No, I think that he just has not spoke out. It's weird to me that he hasn't said anything at all because he says something about everything else. And actually a White House representative gave a statement, and all that they said was, first off, they started their statement off by saying, I don't know the context of the video, but regardless of the context, anybody can see that this is unacceptable. That's what a White House representative, not the president, a representative. Unacceptable. It's not acceptable. Excuse me. Nothing was done. The president has not addressed it. It was completely fucked up. It's disgusting. And it's fucking sad. And again, they weren't doing anything illegal. I read something saying where someone was saying a point that someone made was that there's a lot of Canadians in the U.S. that came here illegally, but you never heard about it. You never saw any of this type of shit. White Canadians coming to America illegally, and you never heard anything about it. And they never did no shit like this. How is it that these people are seeking asylum and you are trying to keep them, out of the country and then whipping them? I have a huge problem with somebody's father whipping him in front of his kids, wife, daughter, sister, brother, mother.
After they travel thousands of miles.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Which is wild.
This is fucking disgusting. I'm disgusted. I feel like, honestly, I ain't gonna cap with you. Every day that I see shit like this, I hear shit that white people say, I see this type of fucked up shit. I feel like I started out as a person like, we can't hate them the same way that they hate us. And I'm not saying that we should hate anybody. But every day that I see shit like this and I hear the fucked up things that they say, it just puts me more in a space of like, nah, I'm not. I know there's good white people out there. I know there's white people that use, that stand up for black people. They're good, whatever. It just drives such a wedge between me and white folks. Like, if there was already a wedge, but if now it's like, bro, I don't trust none of y'all motherfuckers. Don't necessarily want to be bothered. Don't really. I'm tired of it. It's so disgusting. Like, it's so much just, I don't even know what to say. I really don't. I couldn't even imagine. Could not imagine.
Now, I wasn't trying to shoot Biden any bail. All I was saying was this is one of the few situations, because he's in politics, so he's going to politic his way, whatever the fuck he does. And this is one of the few occasions where he doesn't have anybody to really talk to. He can't talk to the Republicans because they're mad that he let them come to the border. He can't talk to the Democrats because he's deporting people and doing things that's making them mad. He can't. Well, there was a different reason for the Democrats are mad at him, but the people are like, yo, you're deporting people and shit like that. We're mad at you about that. So he doesn't know who to talk to, and that's why he hasn't figured out what the fuck he's gonna say. So we should take what he says, in my opinion, with a grain of salt. What
I'm saying is, I'm not throwing him no rap, no life rap, none of that shit. Because you don't, who are you talking to other than the people that saw this? Because the people that saw this and that are outraged and disgusted are black people. These are the same people that you were in the hoods rallying for their votes, talking to get in office, right? It don't take for him to say something to the Republicans, to the Democrats right now. What I'm saying is he hasn't said anything at all. He don't have to talk to nobody.
Right.
All he has to simply do is put out a statement. This was wrong. We are not, this is unacceptable. Whatever. He just has to make a statement.
Right. But
so what I mean by throwing him a bone, like giving him the benefit of the doubt is, oh, he doesn't have anybody to talk to, sympathizing, empathizing, whatever.
No,
I'm not even talking about who he needs to talk to.
I'm just saying
he hasn't said anything in general. That's a problem.
Right, and I'm telling you why. That's all I'm saying. No. It's not throwing him a bone or nothing. It's just saying that's why he hasn't spoken.
I'm trying to figure out why he hasn't said. We don't even know if that's the real reason. I'm just saying he doesn't have to talk to anybody.
But it's politics. They talk to people.
No.
They talk to people who they think
listen to what I'm saying.
And there's nobody supporting him at the moment, and that's why I say it's different.
Listen to what I'm saying. Presidents put out statements all the time. When shit happen, Trump get right on Twitter. Talking about things. No, let me finish. Trump gets right on Twitter and makes a statement. Anytime other things has happened, President Obama has hopped on and made a statement. Anytime things have happened, there's been certain things that's happened already. Biden jumps on and make a statement. He doesn't have to talk to anybody. I'm saying release a statement letting us know that you know that this is absolutely not unacceptable, but fucking disgusting. He doesn't have to talk to Republicans, Democrats. That don't matter.
I agree.
He just has not said anything. I don't know why.
Right.
We don't know why. I don't give a fuck why. I'm just saying that he has not said anything. Period.
Right. He hasn't. And all I was saying was why he didn't say anything. Because it's politics. And the politicians is going to politic. You know? They're going to do their bullshit. They're going to say, you know what? When I make this statement, who should I make this statement for? What's my best position to put myself in?
I'm just saying normally they would have hopped on and said something in general.
Right. And I was just saying that this is one of those rare occasions where nobody has his back. Nobody's saying you did the right thing. You know? This is one of those, whenever Trump said something, he always had his base who he was talking to. He had somebody who supported him and who believed in whatever the decisions he was making that he was talking to. When Obama was speaking, there was people that felt like we trust the decisions you made on this, and that's who he was talking to. You know?
I get what you're saying. I'm just saying wrong is wrong. It don't matter who has your back. Wrong is wrong. So to me, it's disgusting that you haven't said anything because you're looking for, if that's the reason, that you're looking for support or you're looking for somebody to have your back. I'm just saying you should say something because it's fucking wrong.
I agree. He should.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, he should say something. And I think Cheryl in the chat said he's supposed to say something tomorrow, which is a pretty far off time to say something, which is pretty much, in my opinion, them figuring out how the fuck do we say this? How do we spin this? How do we get people not feel like we're evil? But it's not going to work.
I swear, it's like white people will never understand until it happens to them. These are one of these situations. You ever had somebody do something to you and they didn't understand that it was fucked up, or they didn't understand how you felt by you telling them, having conversations with them about it, until you actually maybe did them the same way, put them in that same position, for them to be like, damn, now I see what you talking about. This is fucked up. I really don't feel like white people are going to get it at all until it's their kids dying on the streets every day. From cops, from other people. There's their kids being discriminated. It's their you know what I'm saying? Their people being whipped. Their people, all of this type of shit. They ain't gonna ever understand. You can't empathize with everybody about situations that you just hearing about. Sometimes you like,
and you know
people that haven't experienced certain things can't really empathize with you about the shit. I don't care how much you want to use the analogy of, oh, coaches can coach a football team and they don't play. Guess what? You put a coach out on a team, they ain't playing like the football players that they coaching. So for me, I feel like in certain situations, some people don't feel you unless they feel it. They can't empathize with you. They don't understand what the fuck's going on, or they refuse to because they haven't been in your shoes.
Right, I'll add on with this that even when we think they might be in our shoes, they're not in our shoes because things are done differently, you know? And I'll speak to that in regards to this Gabby Petito thing, you know, where this whole Gabby Petito being missing. She went on a trip with her boyfriend, and her boyfriend came back. She didn't, and this became like a whole internet. Oh, we gotta find Gabby, and this whole like internet and the news has all been covering this story, and it's a sad story. You know, she actually was found. They found her body. You know, which is unfortunate. You know, I wish that wouldn't have happened. There's some crazy shit going on in the story. And I'm not really going to go into the story itself per se, but just into the way that it was reported, you know. I don't recall a missing black woman reported on the news.
Me neither.
Countrywide.
Never. You see that shit on Facebook,
you know?
We get maybe an Amber Alert.
Maybe.
Oh, it's Missing White Girl Syndrome. That's what it's called.
Yeah, that's what the lady was calling it.
A lady got,
I agree.
she started trending on Twitter. What was her name? Janine or
I bet
Jenny?
the white folks I thought it was Joy.
Joy?
I bet the white folks is pissed
Joy
off about
Reid.
that one.
Yes, Joy Reid. Missing white woman syndrome, you know, where she pretty much kind of related this case to like white people becoming infatuated with white women missing and trying to find them and things like that. And before she even had this story, I said to myself, you know what? I really don't recall ever hearing about a missing black woman, you know? The last time I heard about a missing black woman was from some friends of mine. Who was it? There was a rapper from New York, a rapper from Harlem. I think he used to be down with Dipset. His daughter was missing, you know? And this guy's like a semi-celebrity, and I only knew about it because some people I knew him, you know? And that's the only way that got to me, you know? And it was a black girl missing. You know, the police gave her reasons on why she was missing and what may have happened and stuff like that. But there was no outcry. I don't recall outcry, you know? The only time I remember America looking for somebody black was OJ. And that's it. You know?
And the white Bronco.
You know, exactly.
All of this shit is disgusting.
Not to bring that up. I mean, bring up Gabby. Well, no, we'll get back to her, but just make sure that because today, the guy who filmed the Rodney King beating died today too.
Diddy?
Yes, the actual tape, VCR, VH cassette camcorder owner, because he just bought the camera the night that happened, and he taped that.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah. That's crazy. Low key, there was a lot of people that bought camcorders after that, hoping they can catch some shit like that. And you know what?
Yeah.
I think that's been going on since, you know, especially now with the phones. Motherfuckers will watch you get robbed and fucked up and shot and film that shit on their phone and say nothing. You know, they'll watch you get in a car accident and the car crash and you in the car like, oh shit, help me. And these niggas is filming you and on live and they're like, yo, look at this shit. Yo, and what they gonna shout out? World Star. Remember that shit? Remember when that was a thing? Do people still do that? People still shout out World Star when they filming shit?
Some of people, not all, not a lot.
All right.
I've heard it once or twice.
Got you.
I get so sick of this type of shit.
You know, everybody still wants to be that person that catches some film, yo.
I get so sick of hearing this type of shit. So tired of hearing these stories.
Yeah.
Like, we all know this, and it's. I bet that the Joy Reeves.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure she's being crucified by white people on Twitter.
Oh, you know it.
Online.
You know it.
And it's so terrible because, of course, when anybody goes missing, you hope they are found safely. Mm-hmm. But when you just speak out about shit like this, like, no, like it's almost like, okay, if that's not the case, y'all so upset. If that's not the case, prove the last time that there was a nationwide search for a white girl. You know, I mean, for a black woman. You know what? I actually saw, what was I watching today? Right after that article came up, that headline came up about Joy Reid's talking about missing white girl syndrome. The next video, the next clip was a little white boy that went missing. There were cops on on a preserved land or something like that. Cops on golf carts looking for him. Neighbors, literally, probably about 50 people deep. Neighbors out looking for him. They had the helicopter out looking for this boy. And it's like, we don't get none of that.
Right.
We don't get any of that. None of that help.
Now,
and honestly, in some places, they don't even trust the police enough to
You know
even
what's so
help.
sad? You know what's so sad?
What's that?
Dude from America's Most Wanted. He was looking for his son's killer, his missing son for years, yo.
Terrible.
They had search parties. They was looking for Adam for years.
Yeah, I think they found him though. He was dead though, I think.
Yeah, no, they found him in some grave.
Yeah, this is sad, but that's why he started America's Most Wanted, which is crazy. You
Right.
know?
There's so many people missing, and they just focus on one. But then again, I would love to remind y'all again about propaganda. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a reason why they play this story over and over and over and over and over. Like, it's just, I get so tired of the media. Like, I feel like nowadays, I feel like before the last 4 years, we weren't really arguing about the media like we are now. Because it's like, the people that knew about propaganda, that kind of like, I feel like when we were in school, we learned about propaganda, but you ain't really actually, like, it didn't really sink in until you actually, like, you got it, you know? As an adult, you understand, like, oh, they're showing this strategically, and they show this over and over and over. They show, you know, certain things in certain lights to make us feel fear, to make us feel like this is what's going on, and this is, you know?
Right.
When in reality, you know, it's just something because they're trying to conjure up some emotion from you. So I'm just like, I hate how we are constantly arguing about the media in the last 3 to 4 years. Like, it's so crazy. I remember when all that was on TV, all that was on social media was black men being killed by the police. I'm not saying that it's hard to watch those videos. First off, it's very hard to watch those videos.
It is.
And seeing it everywhere you look makes you feel like it's happening everywhere that you are. It makes you feel on edge. Like, let me, you know, let me make sure my car is in order. Make sure my tag good so I don't get pulled over. Let me make sure I look out for, you know what I'm saying? Like, it makes you feel like this shit is happening all around you. When in reality, I'm not saying that it's not happening on a large scale. It just creates so much more fear, so much more, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just I'm so sick of the media, all this COVID shit, all this, I'm so over it. It's just so insane right now. Like, I don't know.
Got you.
I don't know. It's just insane. I hate seeing this shit.
I feel you. Let's see what some of the chat says. It says they don't give a damn about us. They haven't valued our lives since the country's inception. The world is media now, is what Wayne says. Khary says, in school we learned that propaganda was something that other countries did, not the U.S., which I think we've all learned is the U.S. does it as well. The U.S. does it as well, in my opinion. The fear engine is very real. Let's see.
It's true.
Oh shit, Khary over here in the chat says, yo, he says he's on Wikipedia and says American rapper Bizzy Bone, who was abducted by his stepfather as a child, was reunited with his mother after a neighbor recognized a photo of him during the broadcast, which is wild. That's a wild one. You know? That's wild.
Or when black people do go missing, maybe they'll put the story on the news, but it gets that 1 minute maybe airtime, and then they move on. You never hear it about again. or you like, I don't. It's just I get so sick of this shit. I get so tired of it. It's so frustrating.
I can go into a whole lot of motherfucking conspiracy theories on that shit, but I won't do that.
Conspiracy theories.
Yeah, behind on missing black kids and why they're not reported like that, but I won't go into that here. You know, there's no actual proof of it. It's just thoughts and shit. But let's move on. Let's move on. Does anybody recall Tommy Hilfiger rumors back in the days on how Tommy Hilfiger didn't fuck with black people? You know, I think there was rumors like about that with Timberland too, well back in the days. Anybody recall that? B stepped away for a moment. You recall hearing things like that, Tati? What about y'all in the chat? Y'all recall hearing something about that? About Tommy Hilfiger not fucking with black people? You know? And what made me bring this up?
I remember.
You remember?
I remember Tommy Hilfiger. It was, who put it out there? I think it was Ed Lover. Ed Lover put it out there about Tommy Hilfiger. Nah, like, I think because him and Tommy Hilfiger was like friends or some shit like that, and then some wild shit happened. He was like, oh, he doesn't like black people. That's how I remember.
Now, what made me bring that up is I was listening to this podcast on Spotify. I think it might be like Fresh Fly or some shit like that. But they like talk to like old school artists. And I listened to an episode where they actually interviewed Grand Poobah, you know? And they was talking about Poobah's fashion sense at one point. And he was like, yo, I started fucking with Hilfiger because everybody was fucking with Polo, you know? So I would go to like Macy's and shit like that and be like, yo, what y'all got new? They would show me like some Hilfiger shit, and I like the colors and shit, so I would cop that shit. And he was like, yo, I was fresh. You know what I'm saying? I started saying the shit in my songs and shit like that. And see, he said one day he was at the airport and actually bumped into Tommy Hilfiger and his brother, you know? And they was like, oh, yeah, yeah. And they was like, oh, you Grand Poobah. He was like, yeah. He was like, yo, they was mad cool. You know, he's like, yo, it got to the point where Tommy Hilfiger was bringing that nigga clothes to the projects, you know? Which is wild, you know, which is like, so if he's bringing Grand Poobah clothes to the projects and he's like kind of thanking Grand Poobah for getting his name known, were those rumors just rumors about him not wanting to fuck with black people, you know? And this came
like
from Grand Poobah. Now,
like I was saying, Ed Lover, that's where I first heard that start from. But I also know that Ed Lover and Anthony had a fallout.
Okay. So it could be Ed Lover might have been hating, huh?
Yeah, and that's like around the time that the rumors started, like when they had the fallout.
Ooh, or maybe Anthony might have just said, yo, fuck you, nigga. You know? And he just said nigga, and Ed Lover was like, oh, that nigga called me a nigga. He don't fuck with black people. Oh, nigga, yeah. Which I could understand at that point, you know, if he's like, yo, Tommy Hilfiger don't fuck with black people because his brother called me a nigga. You know, I could understand that. Which was I don't know, that could be what happened. But I just thought it was something interesting. Just a little tidbit I heard today while listening to that podcast and shit like that. And also the last little story I got, which is not really a little story, it's a big story, but it's a little story for this show. It says the COVID-19 vaccine is now safe for 5 to 11-year-olds, though it's not FDA approved yet for 5 to 11-year-olds. So it's interesting, you know, which I think I've said before that FDA approval isn't really like they actually testing shit themselves. They're looking at the company's test.
Yo, if it does anything like it did, my coworker today, don't take that shot, yo.
What did you say happened to your coworker today?
Oh, he had a seizure.
He had a seizure?
Yeah.
And when did he get the COVID shot?
About a week and a half ago, something like that.
Week and a half ago?
Yo, 21 years old, perfectly healthy.
Okay.
Kids shouldn't be having seizures and shit like that. It's out of nowhere, yo.
It could be related. It might not be related. You know, we don't know, but it could be related. It might not be related. It could be some shit that he had or didn't know about, or because people get seizures all the time.
It could be coincidence.
Without shit, you know. Yeah, it could be coincidence.
But at the same time, the way they talk about this vaccination, he shouldn't be getting sick. Period.
What you mean? He shouldn't be getting sick?
Like they say the vaccine is supposed to, you know, kill you everything. Maybe I got a little false information. I'm being funny though. But
it's not a cure all type of thing.
I know.
It only programs your it's supposed to program your body to say, okay, yo, white blood cells, be super gangster against these niggas. It's like it shows a photo of COVID and the white blood cells is like, all right, we looking for that nigga. But you know, it's like a club. There's different levels of clubs. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's body is like a different club. Some clubs you got the bouncers that's gonna take their job seriously, you know? Other clubs, you got the bouncers that's like, you know, if I see the nigga, I see the nigga, but I ain't looking too hard. I ain't got my glasses on tonight. You know? So that's how I
Which shot B's what? Barry, where's she talking about?
Do you know which brand of vaccine your coworker got? Moderna,
I think
Pfizer.
I think he got Pfizer.
Okay. All right. Now, if you had a child between 5 or 11, would you? I think actually Tati asked if you got the vaccine yet, Bees.
No.
No. Bees said no. Like, are you crazy? I'm actually gonna get the vaccine shortly. I'm gonna get the vaccine soon. But if you had a child, you wouldn't get the give your child the vaccine.
Nope. I'm pumping my child full of vitamin C, black seed oil, buckhorn root. We doing all that early.
Okay.
We want the immune system to be built, and this is the best time to build the immune system. Bomb. That's how we gonna do it. All natural. We're not doing none of that modern medicine shit. The FDA lies too much for me. You know what I'm saying? They're never sure about certain shit. That's why certain fruits that can straight cure cancer. Why are they illegal in America? It be shit like that, yo.
A lot of things is money based. A lot of things is money based. If they can't make money off of it or tax it, a lot of things. That's why a lot of things are illegal, in my opinion. Remember,
these shots. Every 50 people, every 50 people a doctor vaccinates. He gets 60, anywhere from $50,000 to $60,000 for vaccinating those 50 people. Come on, there's more to this shit, yo.
Where you get that number from?
Where was I reading that at? I was reading that in the Times. No, not the Times. I was reading it in a paper though. You know me in my day.
Only reason I asked is because that's a lot of motherfucking money.
Yeah, I know.
You know?
Fam, listen, these shots are, what you call it? Who is it? I think Moderna just signed something or did something where they stand to make like $2.5 billion when the shit is all said and done. Like, you know what I mean? My whole thing is with all this, yo, like I'm stop giving me shit or telling me about some shit that's going prolong or what's the word I'm looking for? Stagnate. Give me something stagnate shit. Like you gonna give me some shit? It's not gonna cure what I got. But
it's not a cure. It's a vaccine. Vaccines and cures are two different things.
Yeah, but listen. See, I don't need a vaccine. I need a cure. I think that's the whole thing that a lot of people are looking for. People are tired of vaccines.
Well, vaccines have been around for a while. People take flu vaccines every year. You know, kids are vaccinated every year before they can go to school.
I don't fuck with that shit neither.
There's vaccines before. Have your kids gone to school?
Who, my son? I mean, yeah, my kids, yeah.
They've been vaccinated, you know? If they're going to go to college, they got to be vaccinated as well. You know, I think it's just the fear of this particular vaccine. I think it just came around too quick, in my opinion. because that was for me. That's one of the reasons why I wasn't fucking with it for a while. Like it just came around too quick. You know.
I'm sorry, I still gotta see a couple of more guineas before I go.
You know?
That's just me.
Yeah, but I think that is one of the misconceptions of the vaccine is there are a lot of people that look at the vaccine and think it's a cure when it's not a cure, and wonder why if people are taking the vaccine, why are they still getting COVID? And it's because it's not a cure. It's a vaccine that's supposed to train your body on how to defend itself against the virus when it comes in contact with it. And I haven't read any studies about this portion right here, but this is my personal opinion. I think some people get the vaccine and think, hey, I got the shot, I'm good, and then go out and go crazy, and then they get COVID, and they forget that it takes up to 2 weeks for the vaccine to actually fully train your body to kind of defend itself. So I think that might be a portion of the people that get COVID after getting the vaccine. And that's just my personal opinion. I haven't seen any studies that actually back this up. I'm just thinking some people just like, I got the shot today, tomorrow I'm going to party, you know? And that might be when some people contracted, when their body hasn't fully learned how it's supposed to act towards COVID and shit like that, you know? But again, I haven't read any studies that actually back that or anything like that. That's just my personal opinion. But
this shit is.
But with that said, there are numbers out there that show that vaccinated people that do get COVID actually the numbers are a lot lower of people on respirators and shit like that versus people that aren't vaccinated. Like people that have been vaccinated that have then gotten sick, they said that number of people that's on the respirators is like maybe like 1 or 2%, whereas people that are unvaccinated is maybe like 10 or 15% or some shit like that, you know? But that's just the difference between vaccinated and unvaccinated after they also have contracted COVID. Just from the shit that I've read, you know. And that's all I know. And that's one of my leading factors towards getting the vaccine. It's like, okay, it kind of lowers my risk of getting fucked up, you know. So I think if I did get it, I wouldn't be fucked up. But I'm not trying to gamble like that, you know what I'm saying? Because I lose money when I roll dice. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't trying to roll dice for my life like that. That's just my opinion. Let's see. We got anything else? Let's see. Do we got anything else on here? Do we care about Joyner Lucas and Karen Civil?
No.
Joyner Lucas says Karen Civil took $60K from him at the beginning of his career. Now he's talking about it. So
yo, listen, that's part of the business. I don't know a rapper that didn't get jerked in the beginning. Let's leave it at that.
Yeah, I would probably feel away if I got by Karen Civil though. It's like you don't even motherfucking make music.
Yo, but most of the people that got a nigga don't make music. That's the shit that's crazy with that business, yo.
Yeah. Well, at least they have labels or something. They might own the label, you know, or be a high exec in the label, you know. She helped Lil Wayne make her website, and then she took off from there. You know, she's been on blogging. You know, you got robbed for $60K by a blogger. Yeah, I would be a little hot too. But he also said some other shit. He said Steve Stout's been jerking him as well, and his company United Masters ain't what it seems like. He said that shit too.
Who's Steve Stout?
Yeah, Steve Stout of United Masters. He kind of created a thing that was like a label in your pocket type of shit. Where I think he then tried to like he sent a cease and desist letter or some shit to some company that was trying to do some shit like a label in your pocket. He didn't like their wording, so they sent a cease and desist. And there was something else too, I forget. And we did. I was supposed to just totally move on past this, but oh well. I think that is it for the evening. We have nothing else to cover for tonight. It's already 12 o'clock. It's a Tuesday. We wasn't supposed to go this late. Bees almost was told me like, yo, he's about to say, yo, I'm about to go to sleep, y'all. I'm out. You know? Miss Melody said, yo, Karen had Jason Lee's Instagram hacked and taken down. And I think she admitted to that too. Admitted it to the love. You know what I'm trying to say? You know? She owned up to it. Ooh, I did a Porky Pig right there. I couldn't say admitted to it properly, so I said owned up instead. That's the Porky Pig. Who knows the Porky Pig? I know the Porky Pig. You know.
That's all, folks.
But yeah, that is all, folks. Do we have anything else to add? Anything else? Biz, Tati?
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
I'm only good for 2 hours and 15 minutes. That's
2 hours, 15 minutes. We've been on for what? How long now? 3 hours and 17 minutes. We are over for Biz.
And I gotta work. I told you my coworker went down. I'm supposed to be off tomorrow, man.
Yeah. Sean says, yo, I just realized Biz ain't even fall asleep this time.
I guess.
I
was looking at the tablet, but I did doze off. I can't help it.
Yeah, Miss Melanator says she did own up to it. But let's get ready to get up out of here and shit, y'all. Oh, wait. Before we go, I almost forgot. Guess what I almost forgot? Bam, baby. Almost forgot the motherfucking screenshot. Y'all ready for the screenshot? You know, my dad used to say, like, before he took pictures, he didn't tell us to say cheese. He would be like, okay, on the count of 3, say shit, you know? And when you're like 10 and your dad tells you to say shit before a picture, it definitely makes you smile. So on the count of 3, say shit. 1, 2, 3, shit. All right. We got some screenshots and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But let's do it, yo. Let's get ready to get up out of here. We will see y'all on Friday. You know, may the rest of your week be great. Do your best to stay sucker free. Keep a smile on your face. Say fuck these bitches. If you drink dark when you leave a place, walk down the steps, throw your hand in the air and say brown liquor, baby. You know what I'm saying? That's how you gotta end your evenings after a night of brown liquor and shit like that. We'll be back on Friday. With more,
that's so gangster, yo.
With more goodness and shit like that. Let's see what I got for our outro tonight. You know, I gotta put Khary's crib radio back up. Something happened with my machine over there, and I think it went down. But I still got plenty of shit up there, but I just think it went down. This is an old school ditty I got. It's called I Say. This song is actually a story of a time a woman approached me in a bar one evening, and that's kind of how this story goes. But we out. See y'all on Friday. Deuces, bitches. We's out. Is my voice deep on that? I don't know.
Yo. Whatever I say it be. Whatever it be, it do. Whatever pop off tonight and try end my evening with you. Couple of drinks, a little ass shaking. Club is packed. She was looking at me, now she getting a little naughty and she throwing it back. Sexy little thing, black dress. Fit her ass tight, accentuate her breasts. She grinds her ass on my dick, wraps her hands around my neck, licks her lips to the beat and says yes. I think she might be talking to me. The way she twerk is like she got something to offer to me. And shorty so bad with a trunk so fat, I think I won't take a ride in her V-A-G-I-N-A. Tell your girls we about to disappear, M-I-A. I get a look like you cray, but at the same time get a little grin. She pull me over to the bar, say order me a drink, and she don't even wanna know my name. I put my hands around her waist, pull her close to the face and whisper I was about to say the same thing. Couple of drinks ready to bounce like ballet. Exit how we came in and see valet. It's only hump day, so the situation's perfect, and it's only 1 a.m., so we're still a little early. My crib, your crib, back street, back seat. Her reply, your decision, don't ask me. So I smile, pull over where I drive, put the car in park and say, baby, get nasty. Titties come out, skirt goes up and panties come down. Tray on the XM down. Damn shorty, head game is wild. I don't usually make a sound, but her working it, slurping it. Wow. So as I'm about to fire my L, that's when shorty say be quiet, that's my man calling my cell.
You are now tuned into Khary's crib.